Not bad at all.
Villainy! Impugned.
Double damage. Spoiled.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not for you.
Finders, keepers.
Blessings upon a loyal warrior.
Sound strategy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
The Legion is grateful.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Illusion.
Luna, you shouldn't get catty.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Not so fast. Zip.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Missing
attack.
bottom.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I troll your...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Luna, haven't you got better things to do?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You'll be naught but bones. Grimoire.
Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
Might be a nasty second phase surprise here.
Could be.
DY. What do you
Vici
play this
Gaming's
game?
turn to pick.
Player. Oh my god, are they gonna do it?
Page straight out of the Liquid playbook.
I don't think the A is completely necessary because laning stage isn't great for the hero yet, and if they end up just going more here, I mean,
But you can also prevent an Alk from getting picked with it.
that's true.
I've known that.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm down actually.
10 seconds
Im-
remaining.
oh, just imps. Alright, that's the point. Wait,
Nirvana.
we're talking Vici, so that's definitely not. But
Give it to
Give it to-
Pick their hero for reverse
Well,
captains.
they
pass it over to YW. Be heroes, I'm down.
Did we manage to see the back of Paparazzi's jacket?
Oh no, we didn't. I was paying attention. I forgot.
We have to just like stretch and
10 seconds
don't
remaining.
think
Yeah,
we
but
have...
no, if he
cameras.
does it 360, he's still sitting in the chair with a high
Anyway,
five.
But I get a
5
moment to
seconds
see it.
remaining.
I just need to spin.
TNC
You know?
Predators.
He just needs to cut from the
Alright,
car.
but Gabby definitely has GA on the back of his.
We'll
TNC
never know.
Predators.
Knows what it
Turn
could
to
be.
ban.
Wait, what did pick, guys? Pit Morph and Band AA.
Oh no! Who would have
Oh.
seen this
What a
coming?
twist.
So Vici knew this was the first.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
It's not. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Wait, plan.
Vici Gaming's turn to ban.
It seems to be hate KP. And out the Batman's words.
Yeah, get rid of some space makers. Is the ABBA worth? I think you ban a dispel because the time dilation on the Morphling. Like if you have the constant shielding,
Yeah.
but I guess they're gonna have Legion or they're gonna have ABBA. But I'd rather ban the
Vici
ABBA.
Gaming's
Yeah.
TNC Predators. Turn.
Yeah, they'll just go the other way and just ban another. And then Nature's Prophet, which TNC have also said they like. I know No Tail still love. Everyone still wants to play.
Yeah, Tim's was like.
He must be the only prophet. I haven't
think
seen any
so.
out there.
Yeah. We saw Alliance, I think.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of prophets.
All right, guys, I have a really big question for you: Ogre or Undying?
10 seconds remaining.
Because it's time to pick March's hero.
I would say ogre.
You want to get Ogre?
5 seconds
Yeah.
Your
remaining.
favorite here.
I don't think either of them.
Actually, March is also the one play like the one that game that they won with Morph Shaker. They had a Nature's Prophet both and but Shaker was played by March.
That's interesting.
Yeah, well, I don't want a cake shaker. For,
It shouldn't be March. How did March play it?
oh, yeah,
How did he lane?
that's true. That's a good question.
Did they just sack KP?
I did not look at the lanes.
Oh wait, did you say KP was Venom?
It was KP Veno,
Okay, that
Pimp,
makes
Nature's
sense.
Prophet.
Profit.
That makes sense. So you can get away with that because you're the Venom answer.
What else has Mark played cheaper?
Vici
Give me
March
Gaming's
has
turn to
left
pick.
Mag.
Ah, of
Lich.
course, the Lich.
He's actually not played Lich yet. Get this tournament.
That's
Gotcha.
another March here. Though, Ogre,
That's true.
Undying, Lich.
I like the Lich more. It seems like everyone knows the tempo they have to go against for Morpher, and you need to keep your structures up. I would think that.
10
And
seconds
Frost Shield is a
remaining.
little bit more effective than Bloodlust. By time.
5
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Plus, you know, you're Morphling jumping all around these team fights. A little bit extra slow.
It's true.
Potential. Have the gaze versus puck. Surprisingly effective considering like hexes and stuff aren't very prevalent on 5. You can't really get away with Shaman 5 or the Lion 5 anymore. That's something.
Stables are hard to come by.
Probably up here too as well for DY, yeah, because then we have our last pick. Coddle's still there. Probably gonna be laning with the oh, we still have to think about the morph too. Yeah. 5s versus the morph lane. Like, the hexes and stuff are always nice. We don't care vessel this game. Probably PYW, right? And then he'll be laning with the Puckborn likely for Yang. It could be Ray Puck. I feel like there's gonna wind up being Yang and Puck. I feel like Venge, I guess. Now I'm thinking Puck combos. Call it pretty good actually, because you can blind like people out of the coil. A lot of area control.
They've been playing Shadow Demon.
I just
Yeah.
want Battle because it's faster. I want fast heroes for Vici Gaming. Because every single time I see Morph Shaker lose, it's whenever they completely the map control slips out of their fingers. They can't do anything.
I think I have Venge here. I don't know. It just feels good. I feel like I have Coil Snap, I have the Wave of Terror, like Earth Shaker, top his blanks. It gives you that aura. It's a decent landing partner with the Void. But there's several heroes that are fine here. You could even do that Bane that we just saw. So I know DY likes the hero. One clutch means great all you need. It's a little rough versus Shaker sometimes because of the range of the Fisher, but
You would be too susceptible to one. Because is that so Satanic builders are great. So Void's gonna build a Satanic, they could pick up a Gyro later if they want to turn the book into Flynn. It seems like they can fit any spells with
Witch Doctor.
Witch Dog.
that I don't like. That's usually the I'm trying to secure our lane hero.
Where it's like I need more damage in my
And I play a lot of Witch Dog, and I tell you, he is not great at the moment. When he's in a rough spot, it just feels like there's always a better hero. I mean, what he's best at is zoning. If you really
10
want to focus the
seconds
offlaner, make sure the offlaner at the very best time. I think Witch Doctor is one of the best spots for that.
5
Because the Malik
seconds
is just
remaining.
super aggressive in the earliest level. So,
We see them focus KP in bans. Maybe
Yeah.
they want to focus P in game 2.
and they might be just denying that this could be a Shaker off lane. Because if this is Shaker off lane, he's gonna need a very good friend to withstand Witch Doctor. And they've already banned Lena themselves. The Rubik was tempting depending on what the
Vici
hero was. The
Gaming's
Rubik's not great
turn
versus
to
Witch
bat
Doctor because you can always
Templar
just toggle the
Assassin.
heal. And we'll of course get our mid first because they can do their double pick in a row.
The TA. Don't know if it's going to be up against Puck or something.
Another dire side TA. What are the dire side
Yeah,
TAs?
I know. That's what I was saying.
Keeps happening. A lot of fun.
10
I don't think,
seconds
for the TA.
remaining.
Especially because you're not gonna get much time to farm your jump
5
before Morphling's
seconds
like,
remaining.
sorry, dude, it's my turn now. Need to get my Aghanims. Get the hell out. Go make some instrument. Where
TNC
if you have early
Predators
stacks,
turn to
then
ban.
at least you can take that before it starts moving up.
Really don't like it.
You ban it. Yeah, what the? They
Yeah, they're
really.
I mean, that's the recall. I think getting rid of the dispel. I think at this point, the Earthshaker shouldn't be core. I think if you can force the Earthshaker to be the core, you it's
Yeah.
GG. ABBA or
10
LC,
seconds remaining.
probably LC because they have relatively weak initiation if it's a supporter
5
of Shaker.
seconds remaining. TNC Predators turn Vici
Razor
Gaming's
ban
turn
and
to
a
ban.
Puck pick. Which is also a little bit of the night pick, assuming Puck is probably going to be 40. So I'm thinking we're looking for young heroes. Did a lot of bad in this tournament as well.
So, what did ABBA do for the LC doesn't? ABBA pushes towers better. ABBA has the sustain. He can stay more active. Actually, that doesn't act. If we're focusing more on the
10
dispel,
seconds
ABBA is better at
remaining.
like the constant dispel
Yeah.
than playing than the Legion is. So
5 seconds remaining.
better laner too, I guess. Can't dispel Maledict anyways. Yes, ABBA. And they will go the
Oh.
Husker. Ooh, that's
Phil.
dirty. Hey, Armel, have fun. This should be
Yeah.
really exciting. Yang Puck. I do like watching the Yang Puck. 'Cause not many people play the offlane anymore. Oh, here we go. I love this. This speech.
This
the
speech.
walk.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. And onward, you will go. Oh, so
no,
it's
this
DY
one-
special talk.
Yeah.
DY.
Everyone else knows the deal. It's like,
Uh,
listen, I picked you this Witch Doctor. Don't you dare make me look stupid.
I know he's not nicknamed to General, but he should be.
We-
He walks behind the line
Yeah.
like this is a battle plan.
You're allowed to just give them nicknames.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
who
it's not.
knows if anyone called Shao the director? We have no proof of that.
Well, we do.
It's a very good one though. That's a
That's a good
super
one.
quality nickname. I'm gonna take the Huskar. I think 18 at last. The Huskar has a plan, and I'm going against it. Go Huskar.
I think the rest of the heroes on Vici can do what the other teams that beat Morph Shaker did. Like they had no real.
I think they play
presence.
fast. They play fast. They got Witch Doctor, Huskar, offlane Puck, fast Dota.
It all depends on this Huskar, which they picked it because it's a Templar assassin showing herself mid.
Yeah.
But
You gotta put some
Come on.
threat in these speed pickers.
I'm gonna go with the Morph Shaker again.
But Morph Shaker first face. We talked about this earlier today. It's a Morph Shaker has figured it out when he's picked the first two.
That sounds like the post is going for Vici.
It's TNC that I'm
Picking
talking
a side.
about. This is a bracket team.
Perfect. Over the other.
This is a
Help me
full
there.
player. Real draft.
Alright, well, let's find out. Can TNC make the first two Shaker Morph pick
Prepare
work for
for
them?
battle.
Or will Vici take the lead in the bracket finals? It is over to Udi Pixel.
Thank you very much, Shiv. Yes, TNC versus Vici Gaming. I'm Pixel here with Fox. And yeah, it's the Earthshaker Morph. And it's Vici Gaming saying, well, we're going to try and end the game before the Earthshaker Morph comes online. Because there's no doubt about it, right? If this Earthshaker Morph comes online, it's pretty smooth sailing for them to start popping heroes left, right, and center.
Yeah, limited disable coming out from the side of Vici, but they do have good ways to hold them. They do, they get the rolling with that puck, especially. I think that's one of the really good ones that, in my opinion, works really well because you can't actually like dump your can't even jump if you do get that Aghanim or anything like that. And BO3, we saw that one play yesterday or 2 days ago, whatever it was. So versus that exactly.
If you were to put a time on this game and say, if you're Vici Gaming, when do you want to end? It's got to be what? It's got to be like 30 minutes, right? Like this goes past 30 minutes.
Unless you have a huge lead, then it's whatever. If you have like this massive lead and your Huskar has a Satanic and stuff and he's able to like just tank it through, if you start getting Roshan, I feel like they can do it if they have a big lead. But I think 35 is probably a good number. I would give 35. 35-40. Because you look at these heroes around Vici Gaming's lineup. 35 minutes onwards. As you said, sure, the Huskar, right? He's going to be pretty tanky, but even then he's going to be playing at low HP, so there's still that burst potential that could, you know, sort of open him up. And the other heroes, like this Mirana, Witch Doctor, Park, once sort of disabled, they are the kind of heroes that are going to get one shot by an ES Morph combo. Yeah, it is just the ES Morph though as disables, right? Sister Gaze, but that one's kind of, it's a little bit hard to get off because you have to walk right up to them to be able to use it, but Shaker Morph will be those disables for that puck in particular. And there's a fun combo actually that I looked at and did not think about it first. Inner Fire, knockback, up to 550. Puck, you're going to break coils really easily if they are playing around that Huskar, which they are going to. That's how they played it. That's why they picked this. And this is a tough matchup. We know that this is one of the hardest counters to TN in the mid lane is Armel. Burning. Burn a lot.
This is what's going to be happening now. The else he got for regen, he hasn't really got just one shit and going to Fairy Fire at the moment. He's going to Courier's coming out. I'm just going to be bringing him out straight away.
Yeah, he just has to bring out as much regen as possible. He's gonna suffer. There's nothing you can do in this matchup to turn it. It's one of them one-sided ones in the game.
This was something that like a gamer were always going to do, right? As soon as that tier was against the puck, they were going to move those lanes around.
Absolutely.
So, you know, to a point in the TNC, they probably the TA. They probably weren't that confident that they were going to get more than arrow hit. Much. If he protects a little bit by the Fisher, but it doesn't help out enough. Yeah.
It shall be duly
Take first blood. That's two of them. Get that first kill against TNC on that top level.
Yeah, you have to, like you're saying though, you have to kind of expect this. That's why they did this. That's why they're like, it was like bait back and forth. It's like, okay, you pick that puck, you pick TA, now we mess with you again. So they didn't really have any option to move the lanes around after this thing, so. Yank. The orb. He goes for the silence play there, just to make sure he doesn't get fissured.
Tim's and March doing their best to create much space for them with that pressure that applied by Vici coming back. Keep the top there. I mean, it's leaving obviously down on the bottom lane. KP all on his lane. 5 for now. Top lane, yeah. Another bit of harass being sent his way. We'll be able to orb over the Fisher. As you can see, March more than prepared to fight and pray. As 3 mangoes, good to go on the Lich.
KP will start to have some trouble down here by himself versus the Witch Doctor plus the Void. They get a lucky bash with the Mallet, he's dead. And speaking of dead, Jesus, Armel, he's not dead here, but 13-10 to 5-0, it's beginning. Scar domination.
It's such,
yeah.
He will have opportunities to recover, but it is going to be that slow start for him. Top fish timing, not quite long enough of a stun duration.
They do push him out though. They're doing a full defensive tri lane. They are all about Gabby. They see what their focus are. Like, Armel, whatever. You're gonna have a tough time at me. Oh, it just barely survives.
I mean, you gotta start. He's doing the maths right. We're seeing him go, and he is getting as much out of the lane as he can without actually dying. Top lane, Yang. Quick jump over to the orb.
Oh, he actually stayed in the lane. I thought he was going to go back. He just bought a bomb and actually wanted to stay up under pressure. They're not really pressuring Gabby too much, though. So March's idea of this game is all in on the Morphling. We've seen it has worked a couple times, so especially for a team like TNC, they've made it look really dumb. But Armel is not going to have a game. That will be the trade-off. Armel and KP both will probably not really have much of games.
So KP CS, of course, well, it isn't there. 2 last hits. We made that 3. Increased it by 50% that. So slow stuff of those lanes. Everything in on the morph. That is the plan here.
He's not going to do the full Agnes rush though. He's still going to do his build where he does the treads. He gets Tasha. He actually has the full Manta picked up, queued up. Initially here, we might see a change, but Manta has good merits this game, especially versus the Pug Silence. Very annoying.
So this mid lane, Armel just really, he's making the most of it. Obviously, Ori is dominating the lane. Armel, as I say, he hasn't given up his life. Oof, and he's still turning up for a little bit of XP and the occasional last hit.
Oh, one more and he's dead. Oh, he gets back off. he got hit by that hit, he would have gone down. He's not gonna have he's gonna have many stacks though, because they are doing this full tri lane, so they don't really have time to walk away because he's putting the pressure on up there. So this is gonna be pretty much just gonna be Gaming versus the world. It's already 2K gold lead before minute mark.
And for Vici Gaming, with this sort of early advantage, what would you expect the team to do? Like, when is this Huskar going to start roaming around the map and trying to punish the other things? When are you looking to sort of address them off and shut down Gabby's farm? Or for the most part, just play this sort of early mid-game, not really caring about them all, because you know that Gabby, he's still a long way to go before he's actually ready to turn up and be online.
I mean, it looks like he's already starting to make the way toward to find these squishy supports. He's done noticing.
There we go. Finally wakes up. It's down to Fisher.
And now Munch too. See ya. Bye-bye. All right, well, that's your rotation at throwing.
That one.
And back to his lane where there's no TA and he can pressure on the tower.
No, the Huskar's farm.
I thought he might actually just focus on just trying to take that mid tower really early on, but with these boots available and knowing that he can just walk in the enemy jungle with no protection, why not? Really good start. 4K gold lead, what the? That accelerated very quickly. 4 bounty runes.
These are the sort of Shake and Morph games you'd like to see, because you got to remember that if this game ends up with Shake and Morph winning, you got to just remember this point, right? We're 5 minutes in, Vici Gaming a 4K, 3K, 4K up. We'll see if they do continue on this incredible lead that Vici Gaming have got themselves in the first 5 minutes, or if something crazy happens down the line. We know the TNC, they're very smart with their drafts. I feel like if they're open with it, they've got a clear plan. But it's, at the moment, it's hard to see how that plan's going to come to fruition. They do get themselves their first bit of action, able to walk down TY in the river.
I think they're recognizing just sticking as a safe lane tri lane right now is not working. Sure, well, not just not working, it's that they need to help the other lanes. They've got Morphling already with the secured farm, and the other lanes are too much of a problem. They have to get them something. AP's done his own way of securing his farm. He's actually cutting the wave. He's not playing the lane anymore. But yeah, they're trying their hardest to at least defend them in the tower so that it just walks into their bait pretty much and take everything. Or into the jungle. But he's gonna take the tower. He's just gonna hit.
Not much they can do to really threaten him. They can get in with each and every wave. We'll see a smoke up from G Gaming. PYW and DY are ready to go on the prowl.
They've got the ward down already too. Watching Armel. Entire time. And meanwhile, also, Eurus will just point out as paparazzi. Eurus, he is for that minus. So just hearing, you know, he's that. It's the 4 protect 1. It's Huskar, but it's Void is your full carry in the later stages. So he wants to have as much armor as possible to match that Void.
I was hoping to get sort of a cheap setup onto Gabby, but bottom lane KP. A little bit of that. Spot above again in the bashes off KP. Can he go for a deny? Won't be able to do so. The last touch takes him down.
Was that the triple bash? That looked like the triple bash right there.
He was sadly looking to be quite lucky there, the RNG.
Yeah. Or continuing to threaten, and both the supports on TNC, they are so adamant about defending this mid.
Top. Oh, get Gabby Ang able to outplay, and they're catching him low with the silence. Gabby was not prepared.
Did he try to do like a big aggressive play with them? Yeah, looks like he tried to do something cheeky.
He tried to, but tripped up by the silence.
Uh-oh, and you just put all your eggs in your Morphling basket and just died to the level 4 puck, who is now about to be level 6. It's 1,500 gold after that kill.
It's looking rough for TNC.
It's definitely looking really, really rough. As they don't have the best ways to defend their towers either. Sure, they have the Lich with Frost Shield, but what's their D push? They don't have any.
I think it's sort of throwing bodies down lanes. The KP's just going to charge in aggro creeps. He's going to deny, but he brings them away bottom lane. I feel like we've seen this story before in this town. And KP, they'll die a second time, pretty much to the same exact spot.
Ooh. All right, well, we had a plan, and it looks like General ROTK with his commands, everything's working out. You know, we're listening.
Everything in this early game certainly going to plan for VP Gaming.
Radiant's middle
Probably not even skilling his ult. Probably had a free kill there if he did skill, but he's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care about having ult. Got my max passive, and now I can recoil with my inner fire. Oh, all's good in the world.
It's going to be 9-minute Midas done for Eurus on top of the treads, and sort of small items as such that he's walking around with to the void. So incredibly quick timing, and with the way Iris is going to be able to farm and the World Warrior is going to be able to get kills, you can expect to see the Huskar and Void stay confidently on top of the net worth.
How the hell are TNC gonna make moves on the map in the next 10 minutes? It's looking very limited for them to really make aggressive moves.
I mean, at this, you look towards those items on Gabby. Like, Gabby, will he get these items done before they're losing racks? This is why last time I was able to cover the ES4 game. That's what it's sounding.
They're all
right. He's gonna hit. Does manage to start getting the shift off.
But still, I mean, the pressure you're still applying to this Morphling, he's not getting great farming. Now he's pretty much has to full strength morph. Almost fully strength morph, and he's still getting chased.
He needs CPs, and then maybe a little too late silence as well. The extra new Gabby's dead. Vici Gaming able to dive in, the two of them. Yang the one to pick up the kill.
Got it. Enough.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Everywhere, Vici Gaming are. They're punishing TNC hard for this attempt.
Yep, and they just have excellent heroes versus this up, and that's what happens when you open up with that Earthshaker Morphling. You gotta be prepared for it.
Got what, 4 bounty runes as well?
That's 8 bounty runes in the last 10 minutes for them. Not bad. And it's KP. Look, we just saw this, but now it's a different layer.
Yeah, you know, KP is an international guy, you know, die down bottom, go up top, you know, wants to die all over the place.
Silenced up, will he get the deny this time? Oh, yeah, she opted for the shield instead, and
he's not got mana from his column. Hey,
the orb was totally off the mark by Yang there, so he's gonna waste more of her time. TP.
Yeah, space credit.
He's just running. He's got no mana, his TP's still down. What's the plan here? He's just taking him a walk, alright. Space by TP.
Oh,
BYW.
That's a nice hit.
That's a beauty. And solo XP for the Mirana. And a lot of gold, too. 8,000 gold. 11 minutes. Oh, God.
Again, let's just sort of take a mental snapshot of this point of the game. Just in case the crazy happens at it's an 8k lead, 7k at 11 minutes in, 9-1. Vici Gaming with this advantage. All 3 cores now at the top of the board from Vici Gaming.
Oh, and look at the item that you chose to go for. He's nuts. Who to travel first item for the puck, so he can just also be the international offlaner. He can go everywhere.
I saw that ending from my Dire's top
Instant
tower
TP as make the aggressive coil onto our KP. And tower will go down. And Ori now already has Armlet finished up, and he's got the Halberd queued up. And it is a beautiful Halberd game versus Morphling and TA.
Oh, yeah. Another extra thing that could cause issues for the combo if they do get it online. At the moment, that is a big hit.
3 cores at the top by margin over that Morphling and TA. And I was saying, I don't know how the TNC really makes move. I'm still under that boat. I really don't know how they can make moves aggressively around the map. It's all famous, but who does he partner up with? He doesn't want to partner with TA. He doesn't want to partner with Morphling up at this time. It's too early for them to want to be getting involved. Maybe Armel is going to go for like a blink early, but he's at the desk first, so.
Radiant are scanning.
They don't have anyone to make space on the map. Except for KP running at towers, I guess.
With the scan if both parties, and they will realize one another's coming in with the smoke. They'll know Vici Gaming's there, won't be caught out by it.
They at least have TA traps, which are scouting all the time as well. So if Vici does set up to go for some dive plays, they will see that, but now KP.
I can get it in front out from March. Yeah, go down. Yang to the full. See Vici Gaming with the setup, look to try and find the kill in return. TNT and Armel and Tim's turning up though to take down a second kill in response. They'll lose KP, but this time TNC are able to hold and hit back hard. That was a fight as well where Chronosphere was used, and it went better for TNC than it did for Vici Gaming.
I don't think they expect absolutely everybody to be there. March getting pretty decent chain frost bouts a million times, but it did enough damage.
I mean, it's kind of little missteps, little sort of throwy plays from Vici Gaming that give that breathing space to TNC, that do allow Gabby to continue his fall on the road towards those items.
He does go for the Blink Dagger. Okay, I was talking about it. I think he actually has to in this game because there's no playmaking. They can counter, they can react to what Vici's doing, but making no aggressive moves is hard. But now with the Blink, I do think they can actually set up for some plays.
And with the blink as well, look sort of the initiation, the catch from Vici Gaming, pretty much all of it. If you're quick with the things, you're going to be able to blink away, right? You're talking about a chrono, arrows coming in, a cast setup. Armor's going to be able to jump away if he sees any of these projectiles or heroes jumping on top of him.
Unless he gets recoiled.
That's the only one.
That's the only one that's a little bit
Watch out for the call. Anything else, though, if Armor's on top of his game, he's going to be jumping around it all.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They're putting pressure on towers here now, though, as, the bash, March, trying to get away with this broad field, but the cat's bouncing around.
Dire's middle tower
She
is
goes
under
down.
attack.
Try and help out a little bit. Not going to happen. Dream Coil is going to be laid down onto Armel, and that's the catch you're talking about. No chance to blink away from that one. And out from the trees comes a pop his ultimate.
Just when they were starting to get some damage, he responds with full force, says, he's stalking, he's got a leap, he's got a starfall. Up, one more hit. It is.
He's got it. P1 his killing spree continues.
307. He's part of 10 of the 13 kills. He's got some nice items built up for him too, and he's going for the team's mech, which is going to be really important for them to keep the pressure going against Eurus.
He's going to be able to take his bounty rune. If he wants to use the time, he will. There's another 4 bounty runes going away at Vici Gaming.
Wait, what? They got another... Has anyone ever gotten the first 12 bounty runes? I didn't see who wins the first.
I feel like surely, but maybe not. Maybe this is the first game where 12 bounty runes in 15 minutes have gone to the same team.
Usually you get like at least 12 bounty runes. Oh my goodness. And growth. 11k net worth. I'll get a kill. I blink dagger.
Dire's structures are fortified.
I'm about to get this chat finished up while it's with Vici. The frost shield doing quite a lot. He's going to stand his ground. Look, dropping KP. We'll try for this nice. Not going to be able to find it all.
How do you move to the worry? Look at him. Halberd, armlet, shreds, double bracer. What do you do versus him?
He's pretty terrifying.
And is it
Radiant's
much time yet?
structures are fortified.
I mean, it can be.
They could be
He's got
pretty
the arm that you can go for it. Obviously,
Under
it's got to be
attack. Dire are scanning.
a Fisher and I mean, even then, no, there's not really much that TNC can do to pressure if Vici do want to go for the rush at the moment. Yep. Let's get some space down bottom. We'll be able to clean up a T1 tower. Really, actually, TP's coming in. Up gets the tower in time. Yang's going to jump for. Start playing around with it. Yeah, does not want to mess around with Arm. Now, it's got the money for the first before hammer, and with that sort of show down bottom, they'll go straight into the pit. It's so hard for TNC to really get in it and stop Vici Gaming getting away with this one. So it's been 3 ages for Vici Gaming, 16 minutes in, as they continue to hit all of the time in their draft. It's
good, perfect, and while Yang is also just addressing bottom, they actually clip to make sure that he defends the creep wave there that Yang was trying to cut. So Arma will be able to continually pressure bottom a tiny bit. And where's KP on? Is KP cutting mid-wave? KP, what you doing? I guess he's cutting mid-wave.
Radiant's bottom
Alright, KP.
tower is under attack.
This is the story of the game for...
They just got to keep the game going. Make sure that they don't lose Tier 3's barracks. As I said before, sort of 30-35 minutes. KP,
They'll make him die.
he's done his job. Actually,
Chrono.
he is doing more than his job. That's KP outperforming there. That was a great death. 10 out of 10 death there from KP.
In the well. Play paparazzi's like, I don't care. You're mine.
I mean, I guess there's probably how Vici Gaming feel as well. Sure, the chrono wasn't necessary, but they're also probably feeling quite comfortable. They know that they have an insane lead at the moment, 17 minutes in, so they're just sort of taking whatever they get. They know they don't need the chrono to sort of go for aggressive plays, so why not drop it for a quick and easy one? Which happened last time. KP made a lot of space.
Oh, March, no. I saw you walking down with 13 board. He's pinging it out. They know already that there is at least a deep board somewhere along the lines. That's the arrow.
Get a weather check with the old waterman. How's Cabby doing? Point boot just done.
Not too shabby, not too shabby.
2,800 gold and the Aghanims will be there. And then obviously you do have 2 sort of heroes around you that will be able to keep you relatively safe before you have like a BKB or a Manta, right? You'll have the shield from the Lich and also from the Abaddon, so 2 heroes that can sit behind Cabby and allow him to immediately start going for plays once he has the Aghanims.
He just has to be very careful of the puck.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, the quick silences, the quick disciples really can come into play. And Agnus Morphling, it's very strong, but you do your levels as well. Like, you don't have the permanent uptime until you are level 18 with your Aghanims. And your Earthshaker also needs to match time with the levels, so you have high level
Radiant's
totem.
top tower
Well, yeah, just
he's got 2
under
points
attack.
now.
Okay.
Pretty decent, but...
Yang on the hunt. Amel try for a TP out, but Yang the vision with the orb.
And the arrow will not connect.
Is he going to pick out?
Refraction.
I think he might get a link away.
Two.
Here we go. Can he do this?
Scout.
Amel.
Oh, they see him. He blinked right into them.
He did. He's trying. I mean, I feel like he could have blinked deeper into the trees, but he probably would have still been caught anyway.
Yeah, I mean, Yang used the orb to kind of scout the tree lines for vision, so Armel kind of felt like he was stuck. It's KP again.
Dying to there we go.
There you go.
That's an 11 out of 10 death from KP. He's improving.
He tipped him.
He's getting better and better at time each time here, KP. He's making right, Gary. Oh, we got 1,700 gold off the Agon.
Yo, Yang, I bet Q's the Agon right now or something. Okay, never mind, he's got the X queued up. But after that, when he gets the jump to Gabby, you must be tempted to do something like that. As they're just continuing to full control the game. And I mean, KP, he's making some space with these deaths, but he's so poor.
But he knows, right? It's all in on the morph. It doesn't matter about his game. He's just going to need to have a level 4 shield at the end of it all.
Can he do it by himself, though? Or just avoid it?
That's the question.
That will be the question. We'll find out.
Wait, that's what I'm excited to see as well. You know, it's 16 to 4. This one can leave Vici Gaming, but there's a little chance.
Setting up for a solo kill as March chain frosted the creep wave to push it out. So more trying to make more space. Doesn't have another leap. He really wants him here. I don't think he's gonna get it. But, oh, March walks back in. He's dead. Armel. Oh, he's probably gonna get the at least, right? The Eva's gonna work. It is. They're getting away.
I think found it.
Meanwhile,
Eurus.
Oh.
Thims, I mean.
Oh. Fully predict. Well.
Absolutely bang on there from Eurus, messing around. KP wants Let's see, he's had some great deaths. Let's see how good of a death this one's going to be. Let's see how much time, how deep he can drag him.
People watching who don't understand it are probably like, what the heck is going on right now? What is he doing? Like, he's trying his best to make that space.
You do not try this in your pubs. This is a professional.
Will he get the deny? He will.
Look at this, man. These deaths get better and better. That was even deeper, right? First off, he's denying outside of the base, then he's denying in the base. Next time, he's going to be denying himself to the fountain.
Probably. We'll see when he respawns, which target he's going to go. He's going to run down the mid lane, or?
But the space is...
It all.
There we go. Let's see. We're back in. We're back. We didn't miss anything.
And now we get to see all the talents that we missed from before.
KP died again.
Did he? No, he did what?
He did not.
How? And he is going to be
missed nothing. We're good.
He actually started to get a little bit of farming. He is going to go for the Aghanim's build. Something we saw popularized versus Voids at TI. You get to shoot out those miscoils nonstop. Anything to protect Gabby.
Absolutely. Anything that keeps Gabby safe.
Yeah. Hey, how close is he? He's got it.
He has got the Aghanims.
Aghanims, he's got the 15 as well.
What
so he's
level?
got that extra duration.
We've got the maxed out enchant totem on Tim's as well. So,
but he's dead.
Yeah, so that is a problem. Won't be able to become the Shaker if he's dead. So Tim's, yeah. Gabby's gonna have to wait for him to come back alive. But as you say, you know, sure, the first item's there, but Gabby, he's probably still gonna be focused on getting the BKB done and getting his levels before anything too crazy happens. I mean, no, you do have to say, it is a 15k lead for Vici Gaming, but because of the way that like KP, March, and Tims have been playing, Vici Gaming, despite this huge advantage, they've only taken one tier 2 tower. There's still 2 tier 2s up in the side lanes. It's slowed down a little bit. Obviously, they still feel very comfortable, Vici Gaming, because they have this free farming Void, free farming Huskar, and now they are going to go up to the mid lane and force some sort of a response.
And Yang did buy the Dagon. He actually did do what I was thinking. He had, like, you have to think like that. Like, he bursted him down solo, and he even also he skipped his 10 talent, and he took the 15 talent, which I think is super nice as Puck, because that 15 talent is amazing.
Here we go here. Sentry drop down. YW. Moonlight's going to find Tims. Tims quick with a blink. Back towards mid. Bit of aggression here from Ori. Jumps in on to KP. They'll be able to drag him in.
That is a very strong Huskar.
It's going on down in the jungle here. Whoa, he's trying to make a play here. And oh no! Oh, he's able to move back.
But he's stuck.
Gabby's in trouble. Or is he? He's gonna knock back the
They're
witch
cutting him
doctor
off.
for the TP. Is he gonna make it? He's not. The bashes, the arrows, they're all there. As the rest of Vici Gaming comes in to make sure that Gabby will not be able to make an escape.
And look at that lovely bottle on Eurus. Ooh, what's inside of it? A DD. So if the fight does come out, they're more than prepared. They are... I don't know. This Morphling does not look like he's going to be able to do it versus this lineup at all.
It's, you know, this is sort of on the hardest difficulty it gets here for Gabby as the Earthshaker Morph combo. You know, this is playing it. You know, it's got to be perfect. You got to have some miracles sort of thrown in there as well for TNC. KP keeping to the agenda. Distract, draw away from base.
Nice arrow.
Take creeps with you. Takes a long time to die. He's been absolutely smashing it with the denies so far. We'll see if he's able to get another one.
He's really making them work for it every time, PYW.
I mean, yeah, because is this good? Like, chasing him, like, for Vici Gaming? Do they need to? I mean,
They're not losing anybody on the map or anything, so why not?
I guess.
They're getting free kills if they do get the last hit, but they don't.
KP! This man, honestly, if TNC, like, do win this game and it's like Earthshaker Morph, screw that. You got to give
KP.
He's the MVP.
Oh my god, I
I've
can't
never
believe
been impressed with someone as much as I have that's gone 0-8-4. KP, outstanding at delivering some top-tier deaths.
Yep. 17k gold lead.
Is under attack.
It just continues to grow.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Game ending one, right? This is the Aegis and Cheese is what everybody talks about when you have Huskar. Aegis Cheese is high ground king time. They also have a Void as a backup too, which is, you know, kind of makes like, leave them leeway, make some leeway.
That's sort of the problem, you know, if you do manage to take a fight, there's a lot of backup plans for Vici Gaming. Let's look at the backup plans. KP,
Good job.
ready to go again. Take those creeps. Do they have any other creeps for mid? No, that's the wave rush. He's got the wave. Come with me. He's in everything. Out he goes. All he's got to do is distract his creeps away. He's done it now 3 times in a row. Can he get it on the 4th time? Deny.
He's gonna save the day. He's 100% save the day this time on Yang. No way you let him get this denying game.
Let's have a look.
One more hit. Oh, he just gets the bash. Okay.
Okay, that'll work as well. But again, right? Creep way to take it away. They are going to start coming down. But KP does have a buyback. If he feels the need to sort of join forces with the rest of the team to try and hold on to this middle Rex.
But they will continue. They will push straight forward. The Fisher does block him, but are you trapped in with him, or?
Yeah. He's going to be plate mail. Heaven's Halberd. Yeah, you're not hurting this out.
No, you're not.
You're not hurting this Scartle.
This was a very good pick.
Dyer's middle
But
barracks
Vici, the Morphling, he's got the, you know, he's got the item, he's got the level. Oh, the Echo in the back.
Just drop it. He drops the summon here. There's the ball up here. They've got the damage to kill anyone. No, they have a Vici Gaming. Everybody's alive. They'll take the rip apart. Them's going towards down. But TA will also fall. There's no buyback available on Armel. KP this time looks like he's going to be pressured. His own members. The Chronos down, catching Tims, who fought them for this. Another bit for you. Seven Gathers will try and go forward down the back team. The Gabby jumping back for the base. The 3 of them down and out without buyback. Vici Gaming will clean up the mid-racks. And they'll now move on to the tier 4s. And this, a very strong message from Vici Gaming into what their opinion is about the Earthshaker Morph. They couldn't give a damn. This is what they'll do to it. They'll absolutely crush it.
Oh, KP 0, 11, and 4. Trying his best to make space, but a very well executed, well thought out plan by Vici to respond to this 2-pick Morphling. Not sure we're going to be seeing that one in the opener again, especially not against a Void lineup when given much.
Definitely not. First 2 picking the.
Go ahead. Just try to kill me.
Denied!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Denied!
Finders, keepers. This will do nicely.
The bounty which my matriarch will prize. Not this time.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Convincing forgeries.
Dire structures are fortified. Dire are scanning.
Invisibility!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Shall howl my dirge tonight. Back to earth.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Waters rise.
Vici Gaming's turn to pick. Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
Faceless Void.
T
Venomancer.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Vici Gaming's turn to ban. TNC Predator's turn to ban.
Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Vici Gaming's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining.
5 seconds remaining.
Vici Gaming's turn to pick.
Dota 2, Mdl Chengdu Major, Upper Brand Finals, Vici 1 game up against TNC, Draft. We have that ready for you right now here with Tsunami Entrant. Talk to me about these openings.
Whoa.
You're good.
Thanks for giving us some lead up time. Talk to me about these games you're now seeing for the first time.
All right. We do not have a Shaker morph. They did have first pick Shaker. They didn't go for the morph this time round. The second phase morph ban, more clever. Opening for Lena still though, I like that.
Who had choice? I remember you were told, sorry.
I was told, I think Vici had choice.
And
they picked picker side.
I don't know.
Alright, whatever.
I'm gonna guess they went for pick.
Well, I was also told that DNC was dire, so I missed.
Okay, so they did Shaker first, right? Is that what you said? First overall was Shaker.
That would be my guess.
That would make sense.
Predators
Yeah,
turn
I would imagine so.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Because then, oh, look what it is. Wow, really, DY? Now this I'm not so sure, because they already have the Mancer, so don't we assume this would be the offlane Venom? I guess the offlane Venom they played as a solo laner, so he's just gonna run at him and try and get the kill. Alright, I'm into it.
Doesn't really have anyone who like tosses spells though. And now like we were talking about, it's like, hey, I want my area to pair up with me, toss a quick nuke. Void, yeah, you can time walk forward, but
That's enough. That's good.
okay.
I'm good with that.
Alright.
That's all you need.
Especially with the triple bashes that they were getting last game.
Yeah.
TNC pick up the Coddle. Absent entirely last.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, finally returning here. I wonder
5
if they'll
seconds
give that to
remaining.
Tim's or March. Probably March.
Yeah, I'd get.
But I'm just kind of thinking like, impact-wise, I could see them maybe going back to that March to try and like get some crazy Coddle action. But we should assume that it'll be the 5.
We've seen Coddle at the position 4 a couple times, and it's never really
never
worked
looked
out.
good.
Well, it keeps being like these NA teams that are like, yo, Illuminate level 1. This is a great spell.
No.
right?
When you're saying these NA teams, it's one.
Yes, that's
It's the Pandas. And every time they did it, they looked bad.
They're past in danger. They've gone extinct.
Yes.
TNC Predators
Alright, so we
turn.
have the next hero for Yang. It'll be the Omni Knight for him. Nice Dispel versus
Vici
the Coddle.
Gaming's turn to bat.
Templar
Oh my
Assassin.
Oh no. Why would you
again.
do it again, TNC?
Because they don't have last pick, they feel like they're safe enough to pick TA. And I would imagine that this time they maybe have a better answer against it.
Well, no, they do. They don't have last pick. It's last pick Vici.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
they don't have last pick anyway, so you might as well pick it.
Ooh, I see what you're saying. I got you.
10
Well,
seconds
hopefully, I think
remaining.
you just ban it, right? There's no way you just let them. Like, you have a Coddle and a Venom.
5
Like, you have one
seconds
stun.
remaining.
But then Razor gets.
Yeah.
You're talking about banning the Huskar,
Yes,
right?
I think that's still. I would rather play. After seeing that last game, I don't want to be that demotivated. Just ban it.
You don't
dude.
think that 20-second pick is some huge
TNC
anti-Husker
Predators
strat?
turn
That
to bat.
maybe it's the reverse bait. TNC. Like, go ahead. You know, we're showing our Templar Assassin same phase of the draft.
They have next pick. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, so ban the
Yo,
Husker.
this jumping into the mid-draft thing.
No, I know.
Wow.
It throws you.
So ban the Husker, not the Razor.
Yes,
Okay.
please. They have Omni. They have Heavenly Grace,
10
dude.
seconds
You want to see this guy jumping around with that thing
I mean,
on?
I do want to see it, but I don't
That's
think TNC wants
5
to see
seconds
it.
remaining.
Is there any core that we really want to see together with the Coddle in the lane? Yeah. Because we have the Bristle already banned out.
Yeah, something Gabby hero.
Yeah, another hero that can work well with the Coddle is of course the TK. But I don't know if Gabby replaced that.
TNC
It's
Predators turn to pick.
Probably the best looking one. nothing else really
Vici
stands out
Gaming
to me in this
starting to
game.
pick Drow
Oh,
Ranger.
okay, they're gonna try this.
Ooh, they do ban
Oh, man,
out the
that's great.
Huskar, of course.
I'm a big fan of that.
So benefits of the Drow here over CK. Faster pace actually helps your TA. Can play with the TA early on. Can help the Venomancer too.
Yeah, I think
Quite
it's
a few benefits.
Third ranged hero seems to be the difference maker. It's either the Enchantress, or we just saw the Marana in the previous
10
series, and this time it's going to be a
seconds
Venomancer that's enabled by the Drow Ranger aura.
And they already had the like the
5
LFA and stuff, like all the
seconds
CK illusions, like, and they had Heavenly Grace. Like CK was like not that great versus a lot of these VG heroes, so good option. Classic heroes versus Drow. It used to be like offlaners to get on top. We already have the Omni Knight, so it used to be like Stampede helped. Then you had the position 1 heroes like Spectre that helped, but
We're
you
looking
probably
for
have a mid
laner.
or a 4 if they
Now
want
select
it, but
your heroes.
Kunkka mid.
Versus Blursus, and definitely Armel's going to have a much better time, but not significantly, as Torrent is still very effective against Templar Assassins.
I like the second strength hero, like nice and tanky, gets more aura items, helps out versus the Drow, like lots of plus armor, right? Nothing for the marksman, slice right through.
And better.
Control too, and the versus the TA refractions. A lot of nice stuff here. It's very easy to start favoring them after that last game and then seeing these heroes.
But we've
for me.
seen how good TA and Dro together are. So
Yep.
my question is, does TNC gonna force a game 3?
For me, it kind of like they have to play the way that this lineup works. Like it's not really a mystery what they have to do. To me, Vici just have to make sure that Ori isn't too complacent, and he has been making a lot of plays around the map, giving that space for Paparazzi to farm. And that can be difficult when you only have like a Witch Doctor and a Lina. So I can see how TNC can win this, but I'm gonna put my faith in the Vici lineup here. I do think Ori's gonna get it done. And, I don't know if KP is gonna be able to just like bots his Veno all around here. Maybe he will. Maybe KP can just.
Tsunami?
Yeah, I think the tower push is lacking for Vici Gaming. They have great combat and great pickoff, but I feel like BO3 Venom at a real menace. And like Blinding Light, a lot is going to rely on Omni.
Don't miss Chrono.
Please don't.
Easy game.
Yeah.
Prepare
Alright,
for
don't miss
battle.
Chrono and you will win. Paparazzi/Euros, it is that simple apparently. Let's find out if our commentary team also think it is that easy with the Void Expert, Woody Pixel, and Bob.
Yeah, thank you very much, Steve. Forward to this one, game 2. Obviously, Vici Gaming up a match. They have the Void, but it's, I'd see, you know, whatever way you look at it,
right?
you got to look at TNC and say, well, this is obviously it's a million times better for them than what was from coming out from them in game 1. So already we know we're going to have much more of an actual game on our hands. And yeah, Drow and TA, we've already seen that today be pretty deadly, right? Earlier on this morning, we had a game with a Drow TA sort of just steamroll the whole thing. It's a great combo.
And they did it with the Bane. They 2-manned the Roshan at 12 minutes with the Bane plus the TA. I could see them do the same thing with the Coddle TA, because Coddle just shotguns the TA, and then you just refraction meld over and over again. I could definitely see them getting away with going for the Rosh early on. And how do you feel about this Void game, though? He's playing into what? The 1 stun and the silence from the Drow. The Drows can be a little bit annoying sometimes, but overall, looks like a pretty decent Void game still.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the silence and obviously the laning phase. You know, we've seen KP is a bit of a mastermind on the Verno, so we'll see sort of how well Eurus is able to farm up against that pressure.
Yeah, they're going to put tons of pressure on him. Is he going to get the room? KP's going to get that one, and it's going to be even trade. Yeah, right? Yeah, 2 for 2. As he will just give him the poke. And for sure, we will not have Eurus Paparazzi getting that full free farm that we saw him get last game, where he had the super early Midas with treads with the Wraith Bands, etc. As yeah, this is a very strong pressure lane. Well, last time, they left KP alone. They did a full defensive tri-lane to make sure they could ensure that farm for the Morphling that didn't end up working out. But yeah, much more pressure to avoid this time.
Yeah, without a doubt, a much more even matchup expected in the middle lane. Armel and Ori, this Kunkka versus TA. Yeah, I think, you know, you could have thrown anything against Armel. As long as it was a Huskar, he's going to be feeling happier than game 1.
Yeah, Ori is this. I've said it for a long time. Like Ori's Kunkka and his Punk are some of the, like top 2 in the world. Honestly, I think he's actually the best Kunkka personally myself, but biased because I really like Ori.
And we'll see. You know, it's Paddle said one of those matchups. If he can hit the torrents, lane becomes very hard for Armel. Those refraction he's so reliant, it's not going to quite be there. But at the same time, see if Armel's able to be good with the side steps. And it's going to be able to read sort of the fake outs from Ori.
Wondering how much Gabby will be able to get bottom to this draw. They're actually doing a really good job of last hitting down bottom to secure range creeps with blinding light as pressure. Up top with that fissure. They will be alright, but pressure name of the game. And look what DY does. He's like, you want to be putting pressure on with Poison Sting? I'm just going to skill my heal and sit on top of Paparazzi to counteract it. And it kind of does exactly do that. It counteracts it entirely.
Yeah, the Void is going to be very happy with his Witch Doctor.
Yep, you have to expect that. Some ROTK teaching right there. He's like, don't go cast this game. You're getting heal level 1, and you're preventing Eurus from getting pressured. And it's working. He's got 8 last hits, 9 last hits now.
That makes sense because you're not going to get a kill up on this top lane if you're Vici Gaming with sort of a point cast. It's going to be incredibly unlikely. And even if you do, it'll be one of those trades where you just take so much damage yourself. It's likely to not even be worth it a lot of the times.
He's actually landed several of his torrents already. I think that's the second one I saw connect to burn the refraction. And he gets a full clean clit onto Armel. And look at those last hits already. 12-3 to 7-1.
One on lane. Abby actually ends up getting run down. PYW. Yang able to get on top of the drought. Force Gabby out of the lane while support was elsewhere.
That was what I was concerned about. I was just saying how I think that's a pretty tough lane for a Drought of... I think most lanes are pretty hard for Drought of farm, and personally, if you're playing versus a hero like Lina, too, with the Bassi starting off, you're going to be struggling. March was doing a great job helping the last to Blinding Light, but yeah, they were able to get that chase down. And they're side pulling. They've got... I think this is a double range creep deny they're about to get on this side pull, which really hurts Gabby.
That's some fantastic efficiency from Vici Gaming down on that bottom lane.
And
top lane, I mean, because of the way that they're playing it with the sort of support of the Witch Doctor, Eurus, his farms, it's absolutely fine up top.
And another torrent connect. That's 3 or 4 just single torrents connecting right away into those connect cleaves. But still gonna get just fine. TA farming excellent as Ori will TP back, fill up the bottle, and get the pressure. So it looks like it's about even mid lane at least for the side of TNC.
See, PYW.
Gabby has no boots, and both of these have boots right now. Connects on March. He's got Blinding Light.
X should be able to at least bring him low. Blinding Light does indeed keep him safe.
Double boots on those offlaners, on the offlaner in the 4 position, though, versus a Drow and a Coddle with no boots. Definitely at risk of getting killed if you just get connected with the stun too far ahead.
Now Armel having to go up as well, just because of how many refractions are getting ripped through by Ori.
Every time. Look at that. Another one. He does have the secondary refraction this time, but the rune. A DD top. That will be a blessing for Armel. Able to actually pull ahead even further. Deny the rune from Ori as well. But yeah, the Veno Earthshaker, they probably expected to put a little bit more pressure onto that lane, onto the Void, but this Witch Doctor pick, the thing that we probably didn't expect too much, 2 games in a row, working out perfectly to secure that farm.
That's made Eurus feel very safe. You see the Soul Ring's nearly done for Tims, so then we'll be able to step up a bit of the pressure with the amount of fishes he is able to throw out to mess with the Void, force out the Time Walks.
Yeah. Gabby's getting slowed down much more than Eurus is, though, with the pressure coming out. Do we have some stacks coming out? Yep, some stacks coming out on Vici's side, at least on the Ancients, and they were checking those bounty rune course. Don't think Vici's going to be getting every single bounty rune this game.
Even though they have
March, he gets the push away. He's probably going to pay with his life if he does get the bounty rune.
I mean, the team will take that. You know, they'll say, March, good job. You know, you did what you wanted to. Cured the extra bit of gold for the team, paid with his life.
They're saving the bottom. Yeah, they're saving the bottom bounty rune, it looks like, for Ori. He's actually going to be bottling up PYW a little bit here so he can keep that presence.
Bounty!
And they're... Okay, they're going to swap up. Looks like Ori wants to gank. He's not 6 yet. He's
Must be
really
close
to it, yeah. He looks like he wants to just set up for a kill onto Gabby even before it. As it's actually March. No blinding light available. Should be a pretty easy one.
Yep, they've got the new damage to bring him low. The blind light.
I say that.
Yang's not going to be able to finish it. It was just enough, just in time. It looked for sure that Vici Gaming had it, but they didn't. As TNC will not lose March today.
The shocker of refreshing that blinding light just in time. Oh, it's looking like a for sure death for March. I'll now pull a bit more further ahead as Ori is now level 6. And he's just poised down bottom for the moment.
Now we'll see where he heads now. And obviously this is quite a bit of time that he spent going up and down the lanes and wasn't able to grab anything. Invis Rune is there, but Tim's...
He's going to figure it out.
Yeah, he's going to make sure that that does not go in the hands of Ori. They do have the sentry prepared though. And here's the boat combo coming out. So an Invis Rune he may not get, but he does get a kill.
Very clutch sentry coming in there from PYW. And he secures himself the last hit too. He's like, I bought this. No, he's playing versus TA. Makes sense, right? You're going to have those sentry wards early on to deward those traps. So very convenient. As Armel will now begin the Ancients. And they're going to give him the mid lane for that efficiency as well. 3-0. Much better start for TNC. Even if they're still a little bit behind, they're getting some pretty good farm in. Now KP is starting to rack up and being able to pressure and push the Void out a little bit for the moment.
Yeah.
Ori's going to actually be the one pulled into a smoke to top, so they don't want to deal with KP shenanigans. They want to get him out of there at least once.
With the combo and a Malady, I mean, easily with the three of them, they do have the Chrono to rely on as well if they feel it necessary. KP, he's going to make a smart read though. Instantly TP's out. As soon as he starts to see Eurus sort of moving over to the trees, clearing out wards, that gave away his mind that Vici Gaming were looking for action. And KP, he avoids the whole gang.
He's got this efficient shrine, of course, too, with Tims. Very nicely done.
So again, an extra bit of wasted time here from Ori, who's been moving up and down bottom lane to top lane. Hasn't been finding those big core kills.
Yeah, he's a couple hundred gold behind in it. Gabby, he's good in levels. Level 6 already on the Drow Ranger, but his net worth is down there, bottom 4, below the Lina.
Tims does get caught out at the same time. Armel finds himself solo pickup. PYW continue to try and soak up some XP from that middle lane, but being the low-leveled Lina compared to the TA that Armel is, Armel was able to run him down.
And that's definitely like his fault too. He greedily walked up and didn't have a sentry down in mid lane, and there was double traps. So you're just dead as a support hero if you do not put a sentry down and kill those traps early on. A bit of a mistake there by PYW. As he will now clean up those traps. Traps are super valuable. I mean, 25 gold each is, it's no joke. As we'll clean up another one. More money for the Lina.
Chance can drive Gabby to the jungle. Continue to farm pretty safely. We'll see if Vici Gaming is able to go for any rotations into the jungle of TNC.
I imagine that Ori is looking to make aggressive moves still, because he's like, there's a TA, there's a Drow. What are these heroes going to do right now? They're, like you said, they're both going to hit jungle creep, so they should have good movements available for them to be able to dive and put pressure. Maybe dive and look for a tower. I think is probably the best play that Vici could do. It's either one, the bottom or the mid lane tower. But it's definitely going to be a bit hard.
Because there is going to be this timing where when Armel has the Deso, and obviously at that point there'll be the Agi already built up by Gabby. Deso TA early on with that extra attack speed, it's disastrous to fight against. It's going to be easy pickups for Armel, and as you mentioned earlier, being backed up by the Chakra Magic. That is such a potent hero. You have to run. Armel's going to be hunting, and Vici Gaming themselves don't keep up the aggression. They may not be ready for Armel looking to kill them off.
Yeah, double meld hit is no joke. When you have like, I think what, 2 points in Chakra, I think it is, or 3 points in Chakra? Points in Chakra, you can just double meld immediately. Meld, hit, Chakra, meld, hit. And it stacks up that minus armor, of course, as we will see probably happen on the Roche in a few moments if they get the opportunity.
For me.
How many runes? So again, will be 2 for 2.
Ooh, Tims, he's actually stealing some stacks here. Walks in, he gets a couple of those there. Even continuing to stay for the Satyrs.
We'll back off as soon as he catches wind of Eurus. Eurus does have Chrono, of course, still good to go. Bottom lane, Vici Gaming. Yeah. We'll push down the tier 1 tower. No interest from TNC to hold on to this.
Yeah, I have to imagine they're going to lose towers, like we mentioned. Their 2 cores are jungling, and Venomancer is applying pressure top, so he can't actually move to defend those towers. I think his bots were on cooldown maybe still. I think he TP'd back to base and then bots toward top to keep the pressure on, so. But they will get a tower trade of their own. And more map control, and allows Armel to even put some deep rewards. And he did go for the blink again on the TA, so looks like he wants to be the, again, he wants to try to make space for the Drow Ranger. And for Gabby to just farm up a little bit.
Eurus. Here with the Chrono there from the back of the ghost ship. KP.
Easy kill.
Will fall. Vici Gaming. themselves 1 kill. POW elsewhere on the map, tier 6. They have got a lot of burst potential, Vici.
He's farmed a lot on the in this game. So you're pulling the lane back bottom too. I like this. Pulling the lane so March can't get all that farm. Deny up the creep wave a little bit too. Then you'll be able to get that extra farm. Just trying to be as efficient as possible as a double D ward. Oh.
I'm out. Trying to play around with Eurus. He knows that there's no chrono. He's going to go for the blink chase down after the time. He's got it. I'm out. The power of getting that blink first on the TA, allowing him to catch and chase down the void.
He's got 80 free, 76 free attack speed, so yeah, that damage.
And then suddenly he's got the goal for one of the Myth House there, so it's going to be coming in at a very good timing at this pace for RML, and you see it with how far ahead he is. He gets it away with getting these solo pickoffs on the cores.
I mean, look at DY too. DY just dead. 3 hits.
My goodness, the TA.
No, he's really started to take over here.
He's getting revenge for that last game. You know, you pick Huskar against me, and this is what he'll do when his power is not contained by the big scary fiery spear man. This is game 2. RML is having a beautiful start.
Dire's top
Vici Gaming, it just feels like they've slowed down a little bit, which, if anything, it's got to favour that of TNC. They're the lineup with the Drow Aura, the speed that they're going to be able to farm away. They have an incredibly effective core that utilizes that attack speed, this TA, to perfection at pretty much all stages of the game. You're seeing it now, and this TA won't necessarily fall off very hard because of how much of a lead that RML's got, and having that Drow Aura means you're pretty much good to go at any stage of the game.
Yeah, and it's TA is a little bit different, of course. You know, we've talked about it a lot. You hit 25 and you've got that meld bash, which is also just insane, and you've got a lot of combos to go with it too. So yeah, off to an excellent start. They're still like a little bit behind in gold, but their map presence is excellent, and they're putting pressure on. The KP's always standing in one lane, RML's in another, and Drow's farming the jungle. So they're distributing their wealth very nicely still.
Yeah, they're all across the map, whereas the Vici Gaming, the group, they've got 4 in their own jungle at the moment. Sort of seem a little undecided on where to make the move towards. RML has backed out off that top lane.
Yeah, it's a bit of a slow-paced one. Looks like he's looking to just pick up maybe, what, I believe the Halberd's about to be finished on Ori. That's going to be a big one. Same thing as last game. He's versus Drow TA. Very similar as last game where he was versus TA and Morphling. He would got down on the Huskar. It's a very good item on those strength heroes, of course. They do have Chrono Sphere available, though. And they might want to look to do something as there's the timing. So Dessa with
14 minutes
with the blink as well, and he's almost 15. Ooh.
That's got to be one of the fastest blink Dessas I've seen.
Are scanning.
Yeah, and he's got how much now? 89 attack speed. All right, who's gonna die? Who's it gonna be?
What's that the equivalent of? How much does Moonshard give?
55. Has gotten buffed again? Oh no, sorry, that's the Hyper Stone. Moonshard's 140, right?
I thought. I'll double check. So it's close to a Moonshard.
Moonshard's pretty sure it's 140.
You know, it's a lot of attack speed.
Is that wrong? No, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, you're right. It's 140.
Is Hyperstone still 55? No, I feel like it is. No, I'm stupid.
No, I think you're right.
It is. Yeah, I was right. Okay. I thought for some reason that one got changed too. It's weird because like, you build 2 and it gives you that much bonus, but
and then you consume it and it gives you less. You know?
Yeah.
The maths, don't do Moonshard maths. It doesn't work. 15 minutes bounty runes. Vici Gaming just fully focused on trying to secure the top 2. They may look to take a fight here as Eurus steps in. Will get knocked back. Yangs have to grab the bounty and they won't commit to the high ground. Won't jump in too deep. Does mean TNC gets space to claim another tower on the bottom lane as RML as quickly picks up that Deso. He's already starting to work on that BKBs.
He pushes really, really fast. If they just leave him alone for 10 seconds, that's pretty much how long it took him to take that tower. Oh my god. Yeah, he is quite a monster. As now they're making the rotation down for him. He's camping the high ground here. Yang.
He's gonna try and go for the as soon as that disarms out, a blink away will keep RML safe.
And he baits a rotation. As Gabby just jungling the whole time. Level 13, having the freest game ever for himself. Just keeping in par with that Midas Void.
I like the push as well, man. So get up into the blink. But at the moment, though, could be in a spot of border. They get the pushback with the gust. Blinding light as well, separating the Kunkka from Gabby. The Tidebringer does hit, but it isn't quite enough. Gabby able to walk that one away.
That was a big swing right there.
And even with that DD room wasn't quite hard enough of a hit.
They've got a smoke available for themselves. Now it does look like they might want to try to get something done with it here, as I think Eurus now does have the Maelstrom done, but they don't really have much vision on the map. They got to get some wards down. They don't really have any read on the map at all, and they have to be able to see at least something so they can be at least aware of when they go for that rush, because it's inevitable. TNC is going to go for it pretty soon. Very defensive wards coming out from Vici. Armel's actually he's on the prowl.
Oh, there's a fair few of these heroes that he can instantly delete. Well, I guess the Leaner and the Witch Doctor. He finds one of these two. They are gone, and the cause at least as well will have to seriously consider trying to turn and fight the TA at this point. As unless they get a good few bashes from Eurus, this TA is going to just get out so much damage in that short duration.
He sees Armel with the wards that they've placed. They're starting to make them move.
See how safely Armel plays it.
Ori isn't the one actually moving over there though, and he's the easier one to set up as they don't really have any Yules on yet.
He's sticking top.
They know he's there. Oh! That ward! Oh, baby, that who put that ward? That's beauty.
I knew exactly where I went. Vici Gaming.
We were talking about sexy wards and sexy vision. That's one of them.
That'll do it.
Are scanning.
Armel. She's such a big kill here for Vici Gaming, as he's the one where the money's at.
Ooh, yeah, off the mark there.
I'll be able to catch him out. So still with the fish ship. And there is help coming in. In fact, jump forward. Actually, Tim drops the Echo. The ult's down on the two of the PYW are 4. Gabby's also here from the sidelines trying to poke in, but the GA's out for Gang. And now Gabby dragged back by Ori into the boat combo. They'll lose the battle as well. Tim's and KP have got to just try and run themselves out of it, but they cannot do so. Eurus is able to close the gap with the time. Will pick up the double kill from losing Armel up top to losing both of the cores plus a support. Yeah, see, caught a little out of position there.
There's an Echo there that connects pretty decently, but there's a pipe Omni Knight with his Guardian Angel available. He just walks in and there's no damage follow-up. Armel's dead. Gabby is not really a hero that can walk in to try to take those type of fights when he gets around. He just dies in a matter of seconds.
Radiant's top tower.
Beautifully executed fight. I think they also got the last hit on the Will-O-Wisp. I think Paparazzi just turned and killed it when he was heavily graced.
Now,
Radiant's middle tower
2k advantage for Vici Gaming. Sure, you know, Armel, he is still the man in the top spot, but they need him desperately in the fight.
Yep.
So going out like he did up top, he was caught out by the ward. Probably expect to see Armel play that little safe for now, as he knows if he dies, his team is still incredibly vulnerable to the team fight and catch of Vici Gaming. They just don't have the firepower themselves without the TA to take a team fight.
And immediately when the fight finished, I saw Vici bought a gem right away. They won the fight, gem instantly purchased so they can clear out all those TA traps. Just keep yourself in control of the map, keep yourself your vision control as well, so you're not caught by like you're going for a smoke and you're on top of a trap. This is going to help quite a lot Vici to continue their growth of this game. They never have to worry about those deep traps anymore now. And vision is going to be pretty limited for TNC. Bounty runes.
Radiant
Looking to be a 2 for 2 again.
Bounty!
And Armel's still playing him. I mean, he kind of has to. Nobody else can play top, so he has to be the one to push this one up. But you have to be a bit spooked after that last almost BKB though.
TP just going to come in just from PYW to clear the lane out, and that should be enough on its own to sort of send Armel out of the top lane.
He really wants his Yule Scepter so they can set up for kills either, because right now it's a little awkward. They have to blow quite a lot, or they have to have Ori just leading the charge. If they can get that Yule, it's going to make it quite a lot easier for them to set up. They keep scouting that Roche. It actually, Armel blinks into the torrent. Okay, he's a little scared now too, but he's got his BKB.
And you say, well, they could do this pretty quick, all right. Chakra, Magic, and the Meld is... They're going to try for it. Another torrent comes out. It's easy there. This is it feels a little risky. Chrono is up.
It does feel like they're forcing it a bit hard. There's everything available for Vici.
Can they get away with this? I mean, you saw, of course, in those first 2 hits how quickly Roche does get Just get taken down.
I mean, he's killing it so fast. Look at that, he has 3 melds on it.
He's getting unlucky though. He's getting bashed so many times on that.
Ooh, he jumped forward. He's like, enough of that.
Finds one of them outside of the pit. Tim's able to catch out DY. So that's 1 man down on Vici Gaming. Armel back into the pit. Maybe with just the 4 of them, they will be put off from trying to contest it. Smoke up on the back lines of TNC so that March and Tim's can be prepared with a
they got this
counterplay.
Double meld with the Desolator. Buff 2. Look at it go down. Safe. KP blanketing the area with wards as well. And caught it. They got themselves a kill on DY.
Just sort of just straight up awareness from TNC of how strong Armel is and how quickly he can do it. And how confident they were. They said, we'll come and take a fight.
Yep.
Because we have a BKB, Deso, Blink, TA ready to go. And now an Aegis is going to be on top of that.
I think if Vici, it was actually a pretty clutch timing for them to do that because Paparazzi just finished his BKB and also, I believe, Ori just finished his BKB too. So that was like within seconds of them probably being in disaster.
Well, if those cores have BKB,
they would have charged.
They would have been straight in the pit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was definitely pretty clutch timing there for TNC to get that one off. Yeah, 3 items literally picked up right after it. The Solar Crest, Omni, and the double BKBs. So, very heads up timing there by TNC to get that. And now they can put pressure.
Try and sweep the jungle of Vici Gaming and look to take the tier 2 top. Tim's having a bit of a look towards mid there, see if he can be caught PYW on the way back. But PYW gets back safely, another big item completed for Vici Gaming that Yules mentioned he was after.
Yep.
So they have the extra setup and catch.
Oh, Tim's looks like he wanted to try for something as he's invis, but
top tower is under attack.
See, TNC are they're hungry for a fight now. They know that they themselves are strong. They do indeed have the Aegis, but they do have to be aware of those recent item pickups of Vici.
Quick glyphs, they burn that fraction quickly. There's that sneaky high ground war that there is placed at the moment from TNC, so they will have decent vision that will get dewarred by Gem for a moment.
Head him round Tim's, hiding in the trees.
Stalemate as they stare each other down. But they want to make sure to defend this tower. That trap is still put behind. They know it's there. Ori's pinging it out. He's like, yo, bring the gem closer. There we go. Thank you. Kill that ward really quick. Trap, sorry. And they're just, sitting far on that right side. So Gabby will take the space. He's going to back up and farm. Same thing with Armel. Kind of pretending that they're still there.
I mean, it is working. You see some Vici Gaming, they're having to play this reserved on their half of the map, whilst TNC is able to just be that more efficient with their time right now.
And look what our eldest got. Oh, a DD, and he just picked up a small crit. This TA with this 120 bonus attack speed. Gonna be hurting.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, the early crystal is so efficient with an attack speed.
Yeah. There's some evasion coming into play, of course, that halberd.
See Ori?
Gotta slow him down just to get the tower too fast. Quick blink. Torrent. We'll get stunned up. But they're pushing in their lanes. Top was also pushed at the same time by Gabby. And Paparazzi will, or Eurus will have to back up.
Pretty much got Miona complete. The use of the Midas will push him just about there.
This is one of the closer games that I feel like I've actually casted at this entire tournament.
Yeah, this is the kind of start you want to see right there. 25 minutes in, both teams with a lot of potential in the fights.
It's the upper bracket, you know, this is what we expect.
Yeah, this is some high-class Dota 2, ladies and gentlemen, so do settle down and enjoy.
Both teams just giving each other the utmost respect, not wanting to force any type of issue here. We've got about a minute and 10 seconds left on Aegis. Armel will get stunned from the tree line.
They can bring him down the one. I'm going to drop the Laguna Blade on him. It's not enough to burst him straight up as Armel's able to the refraction back up and head back. Won't called out by Vici Gaming. They can still look to try and find something else with that Aegis prevailing on Armel. As Vici Gaming continuing to just have to play on the defensive. They're struggling to really make moves themselves and just having to respond to TNC each and every time. TNC keeping pretty much all the lanes shoved in onto Vici's half of the map.
Yeah, I think Gabby's just been non-stop spamming the aura that I've seen so far. I think that was the second or third time that we've seen it on cooldown. So he's really just trying to keep those lanes pushed in. But I don't think Vici's like, I don't think they're like upset about how this is going, because they still know they're farming really well. They have the Void line up into the later stages as well. Just a bit tough for them to get out, as Aegis is gone in about 6 seconds, so TNC probably got to back up just a bit here.
It's going to be a little bit of a scare though, just how well Armel's doing on the levels and farm. You know, he's level 20, has that, well, the extra -4 meld armor reduction. So, as you said, of course, with the ability to stack the meld up as it is with the help of the keep of the light buffs. Now it's the potential armor reduction. I don't want to do the maths, but it's probably like -100.
He can do 31 kind of easily with like the Deso plus the double meld. You can do the triple meld sometimes though, so that's 43.
-43 armor.
-43 armor. You're not going to get a triple meld usually in a team fight, but versus very easily to be able to set that up. I think my math's right there. I don't think I'm at 7 plus 36. Yeah, I can do math.
You gotta look. Is that how you want the max efficiency here? You gotta see someone pick up a Blightstone, you know, so you can
or a medallion.
Stack a little bit extra bit, yeah.
A medallion.
They could bring the armor even lower.
But
I guess there's a point where you probably say 43 armor.
That's 43 is quite a lot.
That's probably enough.
Yeah, Void doesn't have nearly that much. Void has...
Oh, no, that's all right. He's going to be straight into the negative.
With Solar Crest, he has 21. Man, Solar Crest... It's rare to see, like, I just remember Solar Crest days, you know, the 12 armor, now it's 8. You're just like, what? That's medallion.
A full dayless for Armel.
Dire's bottom.
Yeah, that's gonna... Oh,
so
my god, that's gonna hurt so much if he doesn't
with 2 meld hits, and if he just gets 1 crit, I think that's most of these heroes close to dead. Some of them just dead.
Not the Uncle will be okay, the Omni will be okay, the Void will probably be okay. The Squishies are definitely dead. The Void definitely concerned.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Void, I don't know if he's... One stun offensive, and he's sort of fish or anything else. Like, this Void is dying to Armel.
KP will get trapped. Nice time walk there, blocking his exit. He has the Aeon Disc locked, and he's not gonna unlock it, okay. Because he's got the Vitality Booster locked with that Aeon Disc recipe in his bags on KP. But he's not... He knows he was dead there. There's no way he gets out. Armel... Oh. He's set up in a trap spot. There's a gem on an Omni
Knight. Is this gonna work? This, yeah. Get out of here.
Tims is like, oh god, don't blink at me, dude. Tims? Oh.
Is yours gonna go for this?
Don't do it.
He was thinking about it. He was like, do I want to drop the chrono for that? But I guess it's just the shaker. The game's slowed down.
You have chronoed?
For the shaker, I don't think so.
Okay.
Not for the shaker.
What if it was a core?
If that was a core, you're definitely taking the chance there. You're definitely throwing chrono into the trees.
Same build coming out for Paparazzi or Eurus. This game, he's still going to do the BKB Mjolnir Satanic. Satanic's just become such a popular item, so you don't get chain CC'd. Very value. As here we go, the smoke. They've cleared the area of wards, cleared the area of vision. The PYW pushing lane. They've got bottom pushed out decently. And they found anything with this though. They have any wards available for themselves either. I don't see any obs wards actually in any of their inventory.
Dire are scanning.
Radiant
are scanning.
Radiant scan is catching them up on the high ground there, so TNC is aware.
Immediately out of the neighborhood, TNC won't be caught out by that move.
No, we do see, of course, you know, Nullifier starting to be queued up. For Armel, as he is playing that Guardian Angel, he's gonna have to have some options to be able to remove that with that Dispel. But yeah, lots of fun. But it's still extremely even. 2K.
That's a pretty low kill game, right? I mean, 30 minutes in, 5 to 10.
Sometimes like gold is pretty close and then experience is through the roof or something like that. Very different. This game, it's just dead even. Experience and gold have not shifted much at all. My win probability says 100% for some reason for Vici, but I'm pretty sure that's bugged, so I'm not gonna look at that one again. So yeah, KP, he's still trying to force in the harder farm lanes, and Armel just looks like he's just trying to set traps on people. He's just like sitting down, waiting for somebody to walk into him.
you can just tell, you know, these sort of games where both teams are playing as smart as they are, that it's just one fight where you're going to see everything thrown into. This game is just going to get blown wide open.
It's going to start opening up in what, 20 seconds? That's when we're going to see them really start looking to push these lanes out and try to take a fight, because that Roche is on the docket. That's, oh, the use catch. Actually, we'll be able to find Tims. He's very far up. He showed himself. All right, freebie for PYW. One of the first mistakes I think we've seen in the game of somebody showing themselves too far forward.
I guess the least in a game that was slowing down, it gives TNC some information. Roche just said it's up, so...
It's up. It's scouted. Teams are aware of that. There's no Earthshaker available right now for 25 seconds. PYW looks like he just wants to move forward and get a little bit of D-wards out.
Full Satanic on Eurus, so suddenly that burst from the TA, if they get on top of him, I mean, it's still going to hurt super bad, but with that extra HP, he's able to work, but we'll give him that chance to jump away.
DD top does spawn. He gets killed.
Gabby says no. You're not having that one, Eurus.
That is that's a big go time one if you do see that.
Yeah, that's a pretty close deny. If Eurus grabs that, they're getting that DD, maybe even walking into the pit, or they're immediately just charging into that triangle and looking for a chrono kill. So Gabby able to stop Vici from getting the most of that little potential benefit.
They're giving Eurus the tomes. I just saw they bought it on Lina, and he used it. And that's a second he's used. Because it was still on
23.
It was on cooldown. That's why, like, and that's how you know you used it at the 20-minute mark as well. So they're prioritizing his levels quite highly in this game.
He's going to hit that 25 at a very, very good timing. And
he'll beat Armel to 25 at this rate, actually.
Yeah, wow, yeah. Armel's going to start looking at his teammates. It's like, who's using the tomes, dudes? I need the tomes. Look what they're doing.
All set up around that Roche, or he keeps checking it with the Torrent. Venom will start getting placed down, and bam, Armel will begin. Chakra, look at that minus armor. Look at it go. Look at that Roche.
They're going to jump soon if they want to try and stop this Eurus. Can he get the time? Ooh, he's not going to do it. Armel's going to be able to find it. There's no jump in there.
It's just way too fast with this 152 attack speed and that minus armor. And now, PYW trying to force the Aegis pop at least. Don't look at the can.
He's toying with the idea of dropping a chrono there, but doesn't really want to do so. Silence from the high ground, Gabby. A quick poke and a blink away. I'm sure they could play from Tims as well, throwing out fishers, making sure that anyone in that position was going to struggle to jump in time. TNC keep pit safe, they get that Aegis and cheese.
Ooh, he went for the 3-second gust silence over evasion. Since he's got butterfly already, he didn't do like the redundant kind of stacking. 9-second silence. Pretty good if the BKBs are on cooldown.
No, that's not bad.
Long time. Or the jump control. He is just.
I mean, let's look at the damage. Just look at that damage. He was there and then he wasn't. He really wasn't.
With an AC and an halberd. Yep. The power.
Now with this 4K lead TNC, you know, they know the power they have right now. They can creep on to these further objectives. Money's going to be there for Armel to pick up the relic. Nearly have that nullifier just straight up complete. 35 minutes in, we'll see if they're able to back off and get some of the bounties as well. Eurus is actually not going to stick around to grab the ones up top for his team. He knows that he needs to be here for the defense, because TNC heading up towards the base, looking to drop down. They're bringing Armel up. Armel gets the refraction out. Can they kill him the once? They're going to jump in. They can. They'll get the Aegis down.
Gonna chrono, right?
Surely. Eurus, he's looking for the setup. It's just going to catch the TA on his own. Kepi's ever moving on the back line. Another Tinty with the jump. Wasn't able to get in on the team as they've lost Armel a second time. Eurus chasing for another. They've got the vision on it, KP. Vici Gaming will be able to take both KP and Armel out of the push.
Armel being a little bit too cocky. You have to respect the fact that Chrono is just going to screw you over on your respawn every time. They will back up and get themselves 4 bounties, but PYW, he wants to make Tims pay. Yang does get stunned up, and Tims will be able to blink away. I think he got hit by like a maelstrom rocket. Oh, bottom. The silence. The 9 seconds.
You said?
Was that a gust into a chakra into a gust? I believe it was.
You do the maths there. That's an 18-second silence.
does have status resistance, but yes, just about.
Okay, that's extra bit of maths there. 18 seconds, 30% of 18 is
Radiant's middle tower is
1.8
under
times
attack.
3, which is
5.4.
4. Huh? Yes, it is.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
5.4. So 5.46. So it's about 13.6. No, 12 points.
There you go.
12.6 seconds silence.
A lot of silence.
Which is still, yeah, you're gonna. 12.6 seconds. That's long enough to kill the void.
It's a really heads-up play because they saw the two people top, so immediately they try to make the move bottom, and it is successful. So some nice moves coming out in this game.
Full hex on KP. It's now done. So not only a 12.6 second silence combo, there's also a hex. So a lot of lockdown, a lot of catch. They've got to be careful with that BKP Eurus. That's going to be his only sort of safety when he jumps in.
And Armel now with it ED, and he spent his gold. Armel has fully committed. The nullifier is purchased.
I can respect that. They've still got a tier 1 up in the mid lane. It's like, hey, we lose a terrible fight. Chances are we're not going to... We may not even lose racks, right? Still having the tier 1 up in the mid lane, so Armel knows it's safe to just go all in at this moment in time.
And he's gonna... I mean, he's gonna two-shot somebody.
Oh, yeah.
That is for damn sure with this. Pretty much anybody, actually, is gonna die extremely quickly.
You know, he's queuing up the MKB next. What was he sort of take out of the items then? Just drop the boots, drop the blink, swap out the KB.
Swap stuff up, stop stuff around, yeah. Again, the evasion is a bit problematic. As there we go, Vici. They are going out.
They've got the combo.
Oop. They see KP in the front. He's just parking himself there with this Aeon disc. Traps are down. They constantly keep killing them with that gem. Tim's positioning himself on the side here.
TNC have eyes on this from the high ground. She have eyes on them as well. Set up onto KP. The fish is going to be dropped down. Eurus is going to jump over the fish to try and commit onto KP. Eon just keeps KP safe. The first silence will force Eurus to BKB. Drop the chrono. Shelly going to catch the one of them. Will find the Venom. Does manage to finish off the Venom in the time of the chrono. Now Armel's trying to pick them off one by one with the BKB. Armel looks to commit. He's found PYW. They're now chasing Tims. In with the Echo. He's caught 2 more. The damage is just too much. This physical damage output from TNC tears apart Yang and Ori. DY has no hope here in the trees as another blink silence comes out from Gabby. He's trying to hide, but with a vision from the trap, they'll find him. 4 quickly dead on Vici Gaming. They are going to have to expend these buybacks. And it's just, you know, you see it right there. If any sort of step placed in the wrong position, TNC just collapse and they just wipe through any of these heroes. It doesn't matter what items you have. With the amount of armor reduction and physical damage output, these heroes die so quickly.
Yep, they'll kill, like you said, pretty much anybody, and it's Eurus, Paparazzi. He chronos, you know, he gets the Venom, but I'm sure KP's like, haha, got him. Like, he's a Venomancer. He's perfectly happy with that. You're not chronoing a Drow, you're not chronoing the TA. They're dancing in their seats as Gabby just has just farmed pretty much this whole game, and look at this. He's just got Butterfly now in MKB level 25. He's got the CDR.
How much money he's got, yeah.
Now he can even just chain silence. 6.5 second cooldown with a 9-second duration. He doesn't even need the chakra.
But then with the chakra as well, what have we got?
It's infinite. He can just silence them forever.
I guess it is.
It's infinite.
Infinite silence. They have successfully silenced Vici Gaming. And I think that Vici Gaming is probably going to be quiet in their booth right now because I don't know what they're... how do they sort of turn this one around? It looks like each and every time they try to go over these fights, they've got to get a perfect chrono. The panel said it, right? Eurus, he's got to catch at least the TA or the Drow, right?
Yeah, he needs to get the
damage
backline.
output, sure, he's a Venom, it's nasty, it's magical damage, but, you know, you can deal with that. You've got BKBs and such. Apparently, you can't deal with the physical damage output, so you've got to disable one of these two heroes. If Drow and TA go to work, you're losing the team fights every time because Gabby and Armel just hit so hard and fast.
Yeah, you absolutely have to get one of those yours.
Yeah, next hit.
Got level 25. He has backtracked the ult by March.
Be wise, trying to get himself out of it. It's the only one to be grabbed back into it for now. So that's a quick and easy one for Armel. A step forward from Eurus. Found him in the silence. We'll be able to get back to the high ground. Chronosphere is up and available as TNC continue to poke and push Vici Gaming back.
Yeah, it's a bit tough to permanently silence him when he has the Satanic plus the Heavenly Grace. It's quite a lot of status resistance to go together in that one. I am not doing that.
Heavenly Grace, man. That's
silence for like 4 seconds and then no, I don't know. It's the whole numbers. It's 65% stat.
How does it stack, the 65 and the 30%?
65%. He has 65% with the Heavenly Grace. So 65% of
Okay,
9 seconds.
That's not too tough maths.
So it's like, alright, enough of this.
I mean, the thing is, we don't need to see the maths because you know that the viewers at home, they've worked it out immediately.
Yeah, they've got
so good job, chat. You know the numbers.
Yeah. And they're just gonna click BKB and probably remove it anyway. But that's acceptable. So who's got the gem? Who had it a while ago? I know they recovered it on Tim's, and yeah, they still have it. So Tim's has DUI's gem. And I believe who bought a secondary one? PYW did buy himself a gem to make sure that they can keep clearing out those traps and not have to worry about all that creep cutting and whatnot. So yeah, we do see that massive gold is going out. Oh, the 25 are kicking in. 25 TA, 25 Void, who has backtrack.
And this game sort of as well, from what we've seen so far, just the way that this is playing out, is this what you expected? Or do you feel that there was a bit of this game where Vici Gaming could have maybe done a little bit more? Like, it feels like Vici Gaming for the second half of this, they've just been playing a losing game. They've not been able to get anything done themselves at all.
They can't get their lanes out. Think about it, right? They're playing versus Drow, who's spamming her aura all the time. Armel, who's constantly blinking around pushing lanes. And they just have so many different ways to force them. Venommancer popped in front of lane, Coddle blasting lanes. They can't actually... I'm going to use it for Blitz here. They can't shove their lanes out good enough to actually get enough moves on the map.
I don't think they've touched sort of Radiant Soil in the last 20 minutes.
No, it's super hard for them. Look, again, all the lanes pushed in constantly. Gabby, again, spams the aura every single time it's off cooldown, and KP just plants wards. So they have to try to catch somebody here as they're split up, and just try to be sneaky. And
he dares enter TNC's half of the map.
He doesn't do it in a risky maneuver, though. He does give his gem away before he goes through some type of risky play.
He knew.
What, he dropped it at the base or something, or courier? Gave it a Yang. Okay, so he gave it a Yang before he did some crazy play. But he was trying.
So when he gave it to Yang, it was very much a, this is it, Yang. This is it, Yang.
And we look at this.
I'll see you on the other side.
And Roche is dead again. And there comes a refresh this time. TNC just always with the map control.
Oh, and now with the refresher shard.
Oh god, I'm not listening to this.
Refresher shard, chakra of meld.
Okay, so 48. So he can do like 50.
Everybody on Vici Gaming is going to be melding. It's the hits from Armel.
They're not giving him refresher card.
Wow, that's incorrect playing. We need more meld.
Definitely give it to Coddle or Shaker, and they do give it to March, who's almost 25 as well. So everybody's starting to get up there. And look at they just can't get outside their base, right? They can't push the lanes out every single time. Aura is getting immediately. I've just seen like 4 times now. Aura comes up on Drow Ranger, he clicks it. Just always push the lanes in.
Oh, I'm out. Focus by Eurus. Just get dragged back by the X mark. I'm out. Disarmed. They got detection. Hello, detection.
Oh no!
He actually got out. They didn't have detection.
They actually couldn't see him there.
So he gets out and the Aegis is preserved.
Was the sentry placed down like right after? I guess it was right after.
It must have been after, because the definitely had another hit in it there, but Eurus didn't do it.
And that would have been huge, right? Because then they just chrono right on top of that, and they could both probably kill Arno. Yep. So that was a very clutch back away there by TNC. What a game. 45 minutes approaching.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And he's I'm watching Gabby. Arcane Rune.
He just sweeping the map.
Precision Aura instantly popped again. 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Is the uptime? The uptime is longer than the cooldown.
And it stacks. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
If it stacks, these creeps with double. Oh, what's going on? Look at the drop down. Armel, he's been able to kill off first of all the Witch Dog for Eurus. Holding on to that turn for now, looking for an opportunity. Dilation out to KP March. KP's got the Eons that purging it off back away.
Willow is
dead. There's 5 out from one of them. Eurus jumping up and down off the cliff, knocked back onto Ori. He's been blocked off by the Fishers. Gonna have to take the long ball round.
My god, that thing flickers for a very long time when you're level 25, huh? Just still going. It's still going. Alright, there we go.
They just can't take a fight, Vici Gaming.
That was the refresher shard used by March, I believe, as that second one was laid down. And what was that? The Omni... Okay, he just guarding in near the right side there, trying to protect Alina. But he wasn't able to. And you continue to see these lanes just Honestly, shoved in. Gabby, look at that aura.
Dire's top tower.
Now bash.
With all the ways he can save Eurus, he's still a bit of a tricky one to kill, the way that Vici Gaming are protecting their void.
It's just so they're just trapped in their base, and now split push is going to kick in. TNC Gabby's parked up top while bottom the rest of his team is, so they can look to siege two sides. How does Vici respond?
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Back up, check the rune. Gabby's like, alright, regen rune. I'll pop my precision aura again. I'll go check the bottom rune too. It's a beautiful DD. Yeah, there's so much money now too. Everyone's just beyond max slotted. They're gonna start picking up their moon shards and their agonyms pretty soon. Continue to control.
Just feels a little impossible for Vici Gaming.
They're gonna need more frequency chronos. That's the first step. So agonyms is queued up from Eurus.
That's the only way that they can come even close to killing anyone.
They gotta do some sneaky plays there. We saw PYW there just trying to do a sneaky one onto Gabby.
And to force out the
10-second BKB.
So yeah, he's still got long durations to work with.
Those hits. They got the Hex, but he's got that status resist behind him. He's actually jumping forward, Armel.
The Hex off. Armel's going to accept it for now. Just hit by the combo. Now he's actually going to pop BKB Armel. The bounces are there. That's going to be no BKB on his second line. CKP charging. Looks for the ult there. Chrono drop down. They're going to try and kill him a second time. It's going to keep this TA a little safe. Armel, can he survive? The boat's going to go crashing down. They've lost Armel. Vici, they're not done. They're wanting to chase off for more. Tims and KP having to get themselves on the retreat as Eurus looks to chase down the Venom. There's quite a few bashes here. He's not going to be able to do so, though, with Tims blocking off the route with the Fisher.
Gabby took the whole Rax, though, during that.
Wait, hold up. That's the whole round.
That is the entire Rax top taken during that moment.
All right, Gabby.
Now it makes sense why Armel did BKB before the Aegis. He was really trying to make them focus on him so Gabby could be sneaky.
It was. That was the plan.
It had to have been, right? Because otherwise, like, you wouldn't BKB like that.
The viewers, we were all watching. I bet there was a few Armel and Megalols in the chat were out there when he BKB before the Aegis, but no. He fooled them all.
Part of the plan.
Rax is gone. It was all a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the thing, yeah, with Gabby as stacked as he is, you know, those racks really will disappear in a blink of an eye.
Yeah.
The damage that he's got.
Okay. Jumping away. UAW is stalking him, but there is a sentry down, so they did see the Lina walking through there for a moment. And they have an obs and another sentry down too, so they will see that continued movement forward by Vici. So Aghanim's is finished now on Eurus. It's still 60 seconds until that Chronosphere is back up, but then we'll have that high frequency. And are they going to get the tier 1? They are going to get that tier 1 bid finally. I want to say something. I think I might be a little bit crazy, but I feel like the status distance is not making them get pushed back by blinding light as much. I'm not sure if I'm insane. I don't know. I'm seeing certain heroes get pushed back further than the Void, and the Void's the only one with status resist. I might just be insane, but maybe he's targeting it like closer to him, and I'm just seeing things. But just a random little nitpicking thing I wanted to point out. I don't think it actually does affect that like that, but just looking at what I can see here.
PYW.
There's a sentry there.
It's under there. Tims.
Time is money.
He's going to look to do so straight into the creep wave with the Echo Slam.
Got him. And oh, Eurus uses his gold. He actually picks up the full blessing.
Oh, he's not got buyback. He's
got no buyback.
Oh, that's a risky one. That's a risky one here from old Eurus.
He's got backtrack as his 20 town, of course, which makes him a lot more protected.
I mean, it's a big risk because a lot of the time, right, obviously, the short chrono cooldown is really nice at this stage, so you can have that buyback into chrono play, even if you sort of whip the first one. Now, you're dead. That's it. You're gone.
How much does he actually need? He needs 2,400 for that buybacks, too, so it's going to take him quite a while to farm it up, but some big juicy creep waves pushing bottom, and Maybe he's just like, well, Gab's spamming aura and pushing waves into constantly anyway. Oh my god, those Maelstrom procs, million procs.
Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be the feeling for Vici Gaming that they've got to take these risks. They know that they're constantly falling further and further behind. They've got to change something, otherwise they're just going to slowly continue losing this game.
Yeah, and they're making their move outward here.
Armel.
They saw him there for a second. They got him.
Heroes straight into the trees. They catch out Armel.
100 seconds. He has buyback, but that's going to give them some time to push out their lanes. But I imagine that TNC is just going to just keep spamming the Aurora anyway, just doing what they've been doing to at least hold them away. And how long on the Roche? 45 seconds. So kind of thankful there for TNC at least.
Got to keep up these aggressive plays, Vici Gaming, if they want to swing this one around.
Yep, and they can. 35 seconds till Chronos back up. They could even get another kill before the TA is alive again with the Chronos here.
And we've got what, Ori going for that Hex. See if he himself goes fully in roll or does want to save for buyback on top of it.
I think he pretty much has buyback now in the Void after that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a big kill.
300 for him.
And it paid off.
Oh, he was thinking about it. Doesn't have all of his friends behind him, but he's pressing forward.
5 seconds.
He feels confident with Yang behind him. With that Lotus Orb, with that Solar Crest, all that protection. And also with that, 6-second cooldown and Heavenly Grace, because, 25s have became a thing. And
is everyone 25?
we're still missing like 1 or 2, right?
Oh, yeah,
Benno is not, Tim's is not, and Lena is not, I believe, in Witch Doctor. Okay, so still at 4. Still a couple. Who got the Arcane Rune there? They actually gave it a vote. Okay, I was wondering if maybe they gave it to Yang just because Heavenly Grace would become like a 4-second cooldown, which is insane, but...
20 seconds until Armel's in. Is it enough? Yours.
He's just in.
He is. He's going to charge forward. Gets Hex. Sub the first time. Manta to remove it. Jumps in even further. Will-O-Wisp will be dropped down to hold back the Void. Eurus, does he want to commit any further? It's pretty deep now for Vici Gaming. He's thinking about it, but
that's a long
down. He'll back off.
Will-O-Wisp has a long cooldown. Okay, March has a refresher. Okay. I was like, that was a pretty aggressive play there by him, but...
But they drew Vici Gaming out of the pit. Armel's back in the game. I think either way we saw, Roche at this point, it takes time to take down if you're Vici Gaming.
Yeah.
It's not very quick.
Unless you bash it like 19 times in a row, oh my god. It's died pretty quick.
This is like... TNC's going to be able to fight this.
If Yang gets this Axe, that is going to crumble TNC's damage. That Guardian's Angel on everybody, definitely going to be amazing.
What kind of a jump they can make, Tim? He's trying to head in already. Eurus is outside of the pitch. Looking for the setup, but a Fisher will stop him from dropping the Chrono immediately. Still holds on to it now. He'll commit with it. Onto KP. He time walks over, commits with the BKB. He's going straight towards Gabby and Tim's. They're still in the pit here. You have Yang being bashed up at the moment by Roshan. The BKB is going to wear off from Eurus. There's the GA out. They jump across Armel. Looking for the back to nullify. Down onto Yang. They've got the Omni Knight. Immediate buyback from Yang to Armel. He's already stepping across to his next target, focusing Lena. The Illusions ripping through DY. They've lost Tim's though on TNC. Pretty much all BKBs have been committed this first time. Ori's is just about to wear off as well. He'll turn with the X-Bot, grab onto Armel. Armel quick the thing to jump out of the Torrent combo.
The Roche is so low too.
Got Gale. Eurus trying to spend to heal him with the Satanic with the Metal Hit Bash. Time walk up the high ground. Hex is there. Eurus has got to play it careful. They'll lose the Witch Doctor Vici. Knocked back with the Blinding Light. March able to get that back into the claws of KP. Time walk up to the high ground and an extra buyback from Vici Gaming from DY. It's Vici Gaming. They don't want to let TNC have this, but Armel is in the pit. Quick BYW tries to step forward, but he cannot quite get there. Maybe he can. He got the refresher. The refresher. He got all 3. Oh my god. I can't. Did March force step him forward? Somebody forced him.
I think March forced him into the pit.
March, an accomplice to PYW's great heist. See now middle, the boats are coming in.
Oh my god,
so we got what, the cheese, the shard, and
the blessing. That was March's force.
Can we watch a replay? We gotta get a replay.
I'm pretty sure that was
we gotta
March.
get that replay. March.
I'm pretty sure he was like, oh, we're just gonna kill him instantly, but alright, this is a bit before it. So he said panicked and he actually was hitting the Aeon disc, so he wasn't life-stealing there for a second, right? Because he was actually doing no damage. We're gonna see it in a moment. Oh, actually, we have action. Bottom, Gabby.
Oh, we're gonna go back.
Is okay. No action.
Okay, let's go back.
I don't know if we can.
Back to the replay.
I'm pretty sure it was March's force step. His was on cooldown for 5 seconds as the Lena was pretty much on top.
No one else has a force royal.
Does anybody else even have?
Could have been Yang, right? Was Yang? No, Yang bought back. It was Yang. Yang might have.
I'm pretty sure it's March. Well, we'll find out. Someone in the chat knows.
Someone in the chat knows. Yeah.
As the fight, they have everything available again. And my God, these are insane fights. How many buybacks was it? Who else?
We have buyback on. What do we got on the statuses?
3 on Vici, 1 on Tims.
Okay. So does put the game in a bit of a I'd say it's rough for Vici, but they're still 11k behind. But they're fighting well. They've sort of woken back up Vici Gaming. They're able to punch back.
Gabby, he's at the base. He's actually hitting it. The tower. He gets it done pretty low.
Gotta watch out for the rat.
You have to watch out for PYW. Ags refreshing Agsing you and just killing you pretty much from full HP because it's only an 1800 HP drought. You actually will just die from double Laguna in the fights. I actually saw in the last fight too, PYW almost killed Gabby by himself while all that was happening above the Roche pit. So he has to be very careful of this Lina now.
Crazy game on our hands. 57 minutes coming up. Only 19 to 80. That's got to be some of
super close game.
You know, these kills, like every one of these kills has had a meaning. You know, there hasn't been sort of just random fighting. Both teams are just playing at the level that we would hope to see from the two teams here in the bracket finals of Game 2. No, forget Game 1. Game 1 was, I guess TNC just sort of giving Vici Gaming a pre-match. They say, like, well, we'll let you win this one, we'll pick it up Shaker Morph as our first two. But this is the proper sort of Dota 2 that you look forward to seeing between two teams this caliber. Yeah. And still no saying which way it will go. Obviously, overall, you would not be wrong thinking this is definitely looks favorable for TNC. They've got a lot of racks. They still have the lead. But we're seeing Vici Gaming able to punch back. It's definitely a big risk, though, for Vici having these buybacks on cooldown. One more fight, TNC can get any of these big kills. It could pretty much just be game over for Vici Gaming.
It's all up to execution at this point. Who gets caught in Chronos, who gets caught by Echo Slams, etc. Whichever one it's going to be. A rune spawning again in a second. Illusion top, and an invisible. So nothing too crazy, probably the two worst runes. Jump forward.
Eurus, he's gonna come in. Fisher does hit on to put the GA. He's gonna try and look towards Armel, but again the E-Blade keeps Armel safe from the right clicks of Eurus. Eurus now ready to jump back in though. Force out the side. March able to keep Armel safe. The turn, the Will-O-Wisp trapping up Eurus. Eurus has got to get out. Time walks up to the high.
Another one.
Second Will-O-Wisp. March continuing with the control. Eurus is trying to kill it off with a finger into the side. And Eurus pops the mantle, jumps to the side. KP now the new focus from the Void. You know, Eurus though step back into the Will-O-Wisp. Won't be able to step. It looks to kill it off, but the blinding light is there. And he takes it out. First Gabby Laguna. He got it. YW though with a refreshed shot play takes Gabby out of the fight. They now turn towards Tims as Tims is maledicted, surrounded by 5. Tims will fall, and Tims is dead without buyback.
He's the one he's the important one. He can't die like that. Oh, the double Laguna. We just had mentioned it, and he actually gets the find on Gabby.
That refresher shot, as you say, a few moments back, we saw was just handed to PYW, able to walk into the pit, well, forced into the pit.
Well, might it be an MVP 4-step right there by oh, God.
Well, let's check the replay now. Well, if we have time, if we've got the perfect timing, if we get a quick, cheeky replay, we just see it again.
Let's go.
Oh. No, never mind.
JK, they're pushing base.
We'll get it for you later.
Someone clipped it, someone saw it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we'll all look back and believe like, March, we know it's you. We're still pretty confident it was you. But maybe not. Maybe it wasn't you.
Into the base. Still 35 seconds, no Gabby. Gabby does have buyback, but he really wants to hold on to it. Doesn't want to use it here. There's still tier 2s up on both side lanes, so TNC, either way, probably not going to buy back from the drought. They'll just let this Rax go. If Vici Gaming could even get this, obviously the rest of TNC still could be quite a nuisance. Armel, he's in, Nullifier straight away, but at the same time there was a defensive light drag array laid down back in the base. Eurus, he's going in, commits with the BKB. KP with the E-Blade trying to keep March safe for the ship. Coming in onto March. March is dead. Eurus turns over towards KP now as KP. Neon Disc will find some sort of safety. Gabby's going to be back up in 2 seconds. Lagoon Blade, not enough to kill KP off. Now Vici Gaming, they've got to focus on the racks and get out because TNC, they're going to look to fight. In they go, KP heads in with the ult. Armel on the side, he's walking down the Cougar with the BKB's out from Ori. The Will-O-Wisp is down. They'll quickly back out of the Will-O-Wisp. Eurus, he's Hex. Have they got any further control? A second hit from Wisp will drag them in, but the time walks back up. Eurus gets out of there. Vici Gaming, get the racks and get out.
This status resistance is just absurd. He's able to Heavenly Grace 2 targets pretty much every single time. So he just throws it on one that gets focused, then he throws it onto Eurus every single time, and this Void is pretty much immortal. It's so tough for them to bring him down. He's got backtrack, he's got 65% plus status resist. How the hell do you bring him down? Doesn't seem like they're able to at the moment in these last few fights at all.
He's got those upgraded bots, so he's in and out of the fight, refuel and back to join the rest of his teammates.
And they're quickly smoked as well. They're looking for somebody.
And you look at that gold difference, is now 1k lead for Vici Gaming in a match that was nearing 20k advantage for TNC.
Gabby gets the blink off.
He's going to be able to chase this time warp back up in a couple of seconds, Eurus.
He's got Arcane Rune plus the cooldown reduction. He's got blink up every 2 seconds.
2 seconds?
3 seconds. 3 seconds.
3 second blink.
3 second cooldown blink, 8 second cooldown Mantha.
All right, there's no catching that. KP, look over the Hex here. TNC are trying to take this fight over on VG's half of the map. Eurus managed to remove the guts. Fisher from Tim's trying to trip at Eurus, but he jumps in. He's looking for the chrono opportunity. The boat won't quite clip onto them. He gets the chrono out to KP. Now looks to move over, going towards Gabby. Gabby puts the man to turn on the sides, but the BKB's up from Eurus. He's hunting for Gabby in the tree. The Willow was moved down. Gabby's still running over Blink. Gabby will be able to separate himself from the Void. Laguna Blade. Oh no! Barbell's in trouble. What's the BKB? He's hiding with the bell. Can he get out of there? Barbell's BKB's got refraction. Can he blink out of this? No, he can't. They've lost out. No. The light drag right down on a KP. They've got the vision. They'll surround the Venomancer, and KP is not escaping either. They have lost Witch Doctor, but they've gotten so much more here this time around. Vici Gaming. That's right now.
Is KP? No. He actually TP's with the
hang on, bottom lane. What is going on?
Is he gonna get both?
I mean, KP got out. The E played.
But Gabby?
Saved him. Gabby.
He's trying to hide.
Oh.
Is he gonna?
Where's that bash
first hit?
Oh.
The evasion.
Oh. He's out.
Dude, late game Dota is so insane now. Vici's not taking much damage in the fights.
Who's going to win this game? I don't know. It's 63 minutes in, we don't know. Do you know? I don't know.
Vici in the fights are looking quite a bit stronger. Tims is not able to get his spells off at all. Again, not able to get the Echo Slam into positioning. And yeah, this Omni Knight is just such a problem for them. He just gets a great GA on 4 heroes in that fight. Also constantly getting the Heavenly Graces and buffs out. He's just doing an excellent job of protecting his buddies.
They're going to go right down mid. They want to force these buybacks out. Tims and Arm out down for 30 seconds. They've got to seriously consider using the buyback, so they need to. Eurus is going to jump in. Tims buys back straight away. Glimmer Cave comes over with the chrono. They got Tims. It's going to get Tims as well. This will be a dieback on the Shake, and the Toro follow-ups there. KP has the buyback. 20 seconds till Arno wants to hold on to his. He wants to try and make sure that it's not necessary. He needs both lives in reality to try and hold this, but the tier 4s are falling. Vici Gaming, they're on to the Ancient. The Ancient is mounting. TNC, can they stop this? Doesn't look like they can.
Dire team pick. Prepare for battle.
It's in the bag.
No epic fail today, my friends. 'Tis brilliantly clear that this one is in the bag.
You got rocks in your head. You got rocks in your head.
My friends, this one is indubitably in the bag!
Are you
30
ready
seconds
to
to battle.
They're so nice.
For the Nevangelan, such things are never in doubt. No matter the challenge, you may rest assured, dear friends, this one is in the bag.
You blew it!
The battle begins.
Are you ready to rumble?
I've been dreaming of this moment. Denied!
First blood. It was ours all along.
Maybe till the next day.
Illusion? No whining now!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Love this part!
Regeneration!
This sustains. Gold remains.
Stupendous!
That.
A golden thread.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Killing spree.
Were you watching? That's how it's done.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Haste!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Double kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Are you ready to rumble?
Double damage.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
I can't take much more of
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Regeneration!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has been denied.
setback.
And they said I was crazy.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Stupendous!
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
You haven't got the stone.
Dire are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's structures are fortified. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Allies disappear.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Told you a storm was coming! I blew it!
Invisibility!
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Ooh, they never miss.
Over here now. You had your warning.
Contractionated.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Shadows take us.
Out of my way!
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire are scanning.
Peaches are holding great.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Storm Force, double damage!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yes!
There it goes! That's the spirit!
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom shrine is under attack. Dire's bottom shrine has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'd love to get this one.
Your vital thread is broken.
That's the
Dire's
spirit!
middle barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Not so fast.
Dire's middle barracks is falling. Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Caught in the mesh.
We go!
Smart money.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Excellent!
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is falling.
Ooh, they never miss.
Dire's top barracks are under attack. Dire's top barracks is falling. Dire's top barracks is falling. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
This might only
You blew it! You blew it!
Now they will suffer.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's Ancient is under attack.